come out. What up, chat? Chat, how we doing? 1 second, real quick. Let me. Um, there we go. I always forget to do that, so that you get the little square down there. Get the little square. How we doing? Sorry, I'm late today. The plan is to stream every day, pretty much the same time, but didn't happen today. I was running late. Had a couple calls. Life got in the way. But we got so much done yesterday. There wasn't a ton of pressure to have to get a lot of videos done today. There was just one thing I wanted to cover anyway. So, Sammy Dot, how you doing? DC, good to see you again. I'm a walking bucket. I appreciate that. How you doing all day? That was a dot. Coach Dev said in a video that you have a secret. Mind telling us? So I think what Dev was alluding to, it wasn't. I don't have a secret. I think me and him were literally just having a conversation. Just like a life, like just a conversation. So when he went on the live and said I had a secret, I was like, what? What are you talking? No, we were just having a conversation. Full speed right and full speed left. Absolutely. Absolutely. We got the hat there. I still gotta get some merch done, by the way. Still gotta get some merch done. Good, Tay. How are you doing? Mark B, how we going? Seth Means, what's up, Unc? What up, Neff? You're early today? I'm late, actually. I started super late today. Ballers Life Care, if you watch the 3v3 coming out today with us, look, to be honest, they would probably be okay with it, but I think it starts making a weird precedent if I watch the games live. I like to give them like 48 hours, so I'd prefer to do that, especially because this game that's coming out today is supposedly like a pretty popular one. The last thing I want to do is to like siphon views, you know what I mean? TNC 5v5. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch that. Again, that only came out yesterday, right? I don't like reacting to stuff like right as it comes out. I prefer to give it like a day or a couple days when I can. Step on their views pretty much. Yeah, I don't know. It makes me feel weird it might just be a personal thing. I'm not even saying it makes me feel personally. Like I'd be mad if I made a video and then someone reacted to it or watched it like right when it went live or close after it went live. I'd like it to have a few days. Honestly, like for normal videos, should give that a week. Give it a week to breathe. I feel like for basketball, like sports, more content, a couple days at the least. How you doing, Rob? I think it's okay to do on stream, just not upload as a vid. No, I think it's similar. I think people get away with it. I don't know. I would prefer. I would rather ask them. I haven't spoken to them about it. I'm sure if I asked AK or Matt, they'd probably be okay with it. But I do want to watch it. It'd be great for the channel. People would definitely jump on my stream and watch. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't thought about it enough, I suppose. TNC 5v5. Oh, I thought it was the one that just dropped. Uploaded to YouTube yesterday. Okay. Yeah, maybe we'll watch that one. How we doing, Sammy? I'm good. I'm chilling. Had a relaxing morning. Had a really good phone call with a friend. So I'm just chilling. I had my acai bowl. Yogurt and fruit, and we try to be healthy over here every once in a while. Granola. There's one thing you watch from this stream. It has to be the 3v3. Zay went crazy. Oh, we're probably going to watch all the games. That's going to be the goal today. We're going to watch this stream. The good thing is we can fast forward. We don't have to watch the commercials, so we can skip around. We'll watch these games. And then I want to talk about these matchups too. I want to talk about Joseph Lewis and Keem. Then we want to talk about Scar and Ryan. So ideally today, we do all the games from this stream, And then we'd also get to these breakdowns. So that's about 4 or 5 videos. I'm lying. That's more than that. Okay, we might have a big stream again today. I was planning on just having a light one. We might have a big stream. Did I watch the TNC Warzone finale? Sadly, I didn't. What was that game? What was that finale? Was it good? Tay 2v2 with Saint is a good game. Ooh. I haven't seen Saint play in a while. That'd be fun to watch. Seen lives where they react to paid 1v1s like pay-per-view. Oh, so you guys mean like me watch, like do like a watch party, but not have the game playing? Hoop Vision 68 dropped some good vids recently. Oh yeah, we need to check back in on them. So tomorrow, okay, good call. Good pull there. Let's have a look. Let's do this. Just remember that tomorrow we are going to stream. I'm not even subscribed to my own channel. Tomorrow we're going to stream on this channel. So if you guys want to be a part of tomorrow's stream, go subscribe over here, Coach Mitty the Third. So all the videos we do on this channel, it's more 5v5, some clinics. We'll do some coaching clinics, some skills trainers workouts, some coaching videos talking about form basketball training aids. Like we just do a lot more 5v5 stuff and just general basketball stuff over here. So once a week, I'm going to be streaming on this channel. Yeah, so we're going to do that. I'm not even subscribed. I'm going to subscribe to my own channel because that's not pretentious. But yeah, if you guys want to be a part of the stream, we're gonna go live over here, and we're gonna talk about these types of topics. It won't be the one-on-one related. So we'll still have fun. We'll still do similar stuff, but it's just gonna be whatever. Anyways, I want to get that out of the way just so you guys aren't lost tomorrow when I go live and you're like, Coach Midrange isn't actually live. DC area got a fake summer going on right now, so just trying to keep cool till the temperature drops. Well, I was on the phone today outside, and it started snowing where I'm at. So I was just wearing this t-shirt. I was just standing outside talking, and it just started snowing out of nowhere after just being nice the last couple of days. So weather be weathering. Can't wait for March 28th pay-per-view to drop. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. I can't wait either. I swear by that vid. What up, Kaysen? How we doing? Great twos. Saints introduction to the scene. Yeah, Saints cold. I think we watched him play in was it like a tag team one-on-one or something like that where I watched him? TNC dropped some fives. Yeah, we might get to that today. If not, we will get to it, honestly, Thursday. System went full speed right to a cross and left lay. Thought mid-range would be proud. That's what it's all about, man. Full speed right, full speed left. Just watch the Segu highlights from there. Yeah, I actually haven't dropped a video in 5 days over there. We're slacking. We'll get there. We'll catch up. Will the videos from the Coach Mitty stream go on the mid-range channel still? So these videos, yes, these videos that we break down on these streams will go on this channel. When we do the stream from Coach Mitty the Third, they're going to go on this channel, the Coach Mitty the Third channel. So I'm only going to do 1 day a week on this channel. And again, hopefully we can get through 7 videos. That gives me 1 video per day to go out on this channel. That's the goal, is to have a video come out every single day over here. But this is my 3rd channel. And this is more for me. It's a fun channel. It's learning. It's boring basketball. So this is kind of a for me channel. And this is a kind of, you guys can just watch along with me as I learn. And we all kind of learn together. But that's this channel. We do some podcast stuff. So if I have a conversation, we've had a couple conversations with Chris have gone up here. Yeah, that's what this channel is. But when I do anything with the 1v1 scene, that will be on the channel you're watching right now. Have I seen the new 5v5? No. Everybody keeps asking me, and I have not. But I would like to watch that on stream. Today, we're going to try and get through this. How long is that 5v5? You and Nitty will commentate future games. Y'all did a great job. I think so. I think Nitty wants to do more commentary. So I think we're going to be commentating some more games. Jimmy High Roller would be good for this channel. He makes some videos that I think yeah, so I like Jimmy High Roller videos for entertainment. Like, I like to watch them. Sometimes I'll throw them on like while I'm cooking or something. The problem is I can't break them down. There's nothing to break down. And most of his, like, I don't like just reacting to stuff. I like adding input, transforming the content. There's nothing really to transform in Jimmy High Rollers because they're more like narrative pieces. They're not really, like, a lot of the stats that he gets are not, how do I say this without coming off as, a lot of the things he talks about. So for example, when he's like, Jokic is on a generational run, he's better than Michael Jordan because his efficiency rating, blah, 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 blah. He just uses stats to tell a story. But if you actually go in and research all the stats, sometimes he cherry picks and he leaves certain things out. So I think it's fun. They're fun videos. They're good for entertainment, but they're not, there's not much to like break down there. About an hour 45 or 45. Oh, 45 minutes. That's it. We might get to that this stream then. Jay Horn versus J Law. Not yet. That's another one I want to watch. I'll probably, I'll do that one. Hopefully we get to that one this week. That's one I've been meaning to do. But yeah, really, I didn't have a ton I wanted to cover today. Like I said, the idea was to get through the entire OTD stream. But I started so late today that I won't be able to get through as many videos. Well, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Damn. I was just reading through some of the comments on the stream. Man, y'all got no chill. Jay Horn is so underrated. I can see him beat a tail. I don't know. That'd be a really good game, actually. That'd be a really good game. I think Jay Horn is he's more of a fives player. Like if you've seen any of his highlights, you go watch him play fives. Good luck guarding that. That is not fun. But yeah, some people just haven't completely like shifted their game into like a one-on-one style. And I think that's Jay Horn. King of the Court, Coach Midrange versus Dev versus Nitty versus Bird versus Bionic for commentating Judgment Day. Yeah, if we play from the elbow, I'd be all right. Play from the block or something like that. If I gotta dribble around those guys, or if I gotta guard one of them, no thank you. He's a monster in fives? Yeah. Yeah, he's a menace. Guarding those type of players are just not fun to do because you always have to be attached because they can just shoot so well. And then if you do guard him really well, he just kicks it out and then relocates. So, Jay Horn and Keyshawn are two of the best players in team settings. Yeah, Keyshawn is another one. Obviously, Tay is really good in fives. Bino. Quite a few players. Frank Nitty, obviously. But honestly, a lot of these guys are really good in both settings, but some of them just really shine in team settings. How do you feel about prep schools? One offered me $3 to $5K. I feel like that is so much. I don't like prep schools. I don't like prep schools. I don't like the I don't think they serve a purpose. Tay, C4, and BJ2. Yeah, some of those guys are just good. That like no matter what setting you put them in, they're just gonna they'll just be good. But some guys like a Jay Horn, Bino, Nitty, guys like that really like. There's a huge difference between their ones and their team settings. That Mike Harden, Pat. I don't know if you've seen those guys play like 4-on-4, 5-on-5. Man, watching nobody. Whenever I was when we were at All-Star Weekend, no one could guard Mike Harden in the team setting. Like he was getting to work. Same thing with Pat. Like he was scoring at will. So it's just, I mean, these guys can hoop, man. We only get to see one version of them in the ones. Dead-eye movement shooters are some of the most annoying players to defend. I know. I agree. Kel versus Jordan Reed, I have not. Nitty just lost one possession to Scoob. I know. And y'all don't let Nitty off the hook, okay? He's going to act like he's not a good ones. I don't play ones. I'm not good at ones. I don't really do that. I don't really do this. Nearly won a pay-per-view against Scoop. Crazy. All right. We might as well get into it. So I wanted to talk about the overall stream of this. But I would, you know what? I kind of want to, we might as well just break down the games, right? We might as well do the games as their own breakdowns and recordings. I'm not sure where my dogs are. Okay. That was weird. Usually they're just sitting like right here. They were sitting at the downstairs. The team settings, he kills everyone. How's my knees? Knees are good. What do you mean? I'm healthy as ever. Healthy as ever. Just finished watching a video on the third channel. What video was that? The Segu? Ronaldo Segu? Appreciate your breakdown with J. Lou and Darnell Rogers. I watched it like 5 times and still learned something new. Can really relate to me and others because we're not that tall. Yeah, I think some of the best breakdowns, the breakdowns I enjoy the most, Darnell Rogers one was really good. The Scoob Eugene one was another one for me. I think Moon Frigga and I'm trying to remember, maybe Nas Louis Rogers. There's a few games that I remember breaking down where I'm like, oh, and Roy, there was that Roy Scoob game. There's a few games for me that really stand out when it comes to like teaching, where I'm like, if you want to learn, go watch those videos. All the videos I do now are just segments of that. They're just pieces of that, a lot more niche, a lot more nuance. Whereas those ones, I think there was so much teaching. Moon versus Day to defend hang dribble. Oh yeah, that was a good one. But see what I mean? So all the other videos I do are like for specific things. Oh, for this one thing. But like Scoob versus Eugene, seeing the difference between like a polished pro and then someone like a Scoob who's like still adding all these things to his game. I was standing a lot in that Scoob versus Fredo game. Oh, facts. Moon or Eli and Day. Segu highlights and the Chris Foster one. Oh, okay. Yeah, those are fun videos. When practicing the finishes on the Patreon, should you practice 1 or 2 or 3 of them all at once? It depends on your level. I think mastering each one or becoming sufficient at each one, like getting good enough to just do the one-hand pickup, right, and then left and not have to think about it too much. And then you can add the next one, because you don't want to be, when you're practicing stuff, this just goes with anything in general. When you're practicing things, you don't want to fry your brain to where the movements, you're not really maxing them out, right? You want to learn something. You want to get in okay, remember this pattern. Now you just practice the pattern and you get better at the pattern. But what a lot of coaches will do is they'll just teach you a move, then another move, then another thing, then another thing, then another thing. And your brain is fried, but you're not like getting better at any of those things. What up, Rivers? How we doing? Did you get some extra check for being security? Not yet. I got to hit up Davo for that. Be like, hey, buddy, old pal. I got to break up any more fights. All right, let's get into this. We're going to watch. Yeah, we'll watch these. We'll just skip around. I really want to watch that Keem and Hegel game. And then also damn, you know what? We might not. Let's just skip around. I don't want to watch this whole event today just because I also want to get on to the matchups. If we have time, we'll come back and watch some of these others. What do you guys think? Do you want to watch the whole OTD stream, or do you guys want to watch Keem versus Hegel and then watching the 3-on-3? I feel like if we just watch those two games, Keem versus Hegel, the 3-on-3 at the end, and then get on to the events, Ryan versus Scar, Keem versus Joseph Lewis. We can do that. And then if we have time, we can come back and either watch more games or we can watch different suggested games. Keem 1v1, 3v3. Yeah, skip to Keem. Okay. Okay, cool. I agree. So the goal, and this is on me. This is my fault, guys. So I want to apologize. I was supposed to start stream 2 hours ago, and we were going to watch this whole thing. Okay. But because I'm 2 hours late, we're gonna skip 3 of these games. We're just gonna watch. You can blame me. Blame me for this. All right. Oh, get a little good back pop right there. Oh, just one. All right, we can get into the videos. What's up, gang? Hope you're doing well. This video, I was gonna react to the whole stream, but the chat won't let me. They bullied me into only watching one game. I'm kidding, chat. I'm kidding. But this is the free OTD stream. Ex-NBA players versus top 1v1 stars, Lamar Peters, Zay, Uncle Scoob, Left Hand Dom. Go like, go subscribe, off the dribble. Then we'll talk about the event later. But we're going to go to the Keem versus Hegel game.
So how'd you feel about it?
I feel like
Oh, I think this is us still talking about the last game. So let's skip ahead.
it's NY, like they bang for him.
He is apparently the guy that everyone has to beat for New York. He's the guy. He's the guy to beat. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know.
Sheesh. Okay.
Yes, that's what I'm hearing.
That.
But Keem needs this game too because he doesn't have a ton of games under his belt.
But he's a heavyweight champ though, ain't he?
Heavyweight champion.
Come on.
So I think this is perfect for both of them just to kind of.
It just said, I'm sorry I'm listening to myself. I'm just happy my microphone was working. All right, let's skip ahead to the game. What do you guys think of all the like replays and everything leading up? Did you guys like it? I thought it was pretty cool.
For this space.
Man, this does look pretty crisp too.
For the people that's not familiar with you, man, describe your game in one word.
Everything.
Bro got a power for. Listen, bro.
He said, describe yourself in one word. Everything.
He sound like he about to go get all 30 fast. But I don't know what Keem is on, but he better be ready to guard.
I think Keem's on that.
Oh, I'm wearing the same hat. Gross. Hold on. Wardrobe change. Not doing that over here. We don't recycle clothes. We don't wear the same stuff. Different shirt though. I know this is a white tee. It's not the same shirt. Okay.
I think he's on it. We saw it with the Bruce game. So
Yeah, bro.
let's get into it.
And he one of them dudes that don't say much. Them, you gotta worry about them. You know the dudes that be like rah 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 rah, and then when you fight them, they ain't that good. You gotta worry about him. Oh, active feet.
Damn.
Shit. Oh, active feet.
Keem, what could Keem have done a little bit better here? This angle is really good. Anytime you can get your shoulders, like you get this straight line to the basket, could he have veered into him a little better? Man, that's just a great block. That's just a hell of a block. Holy hell. I think, obviously, his first possession, I think Keem was just chilling and thought he had him because this is how I advocate to shoot your layups. Really, when you're playing really good defensive players like that, Moon is like this, you just have to do a little bit more work. You just got to veer into him a little bit earlier, create more separation. But damn, that's just a hell of a block.
Shit, block right out the gate. Active feet. See? Sneaky, man.
Is that a chase down block?
Yeah, it's like a cornerback style of defense.
Keem versus Tay. Oh, man, I'd pay good money to watch that game.
Oh my God. Snatch to a pull.
So, okay, couple things. I do remember this now. I'm going to bring it up later in the video. I already know. But Hegel, he never got back to this right here. So what do we advocate for on the channel? This is a really good learning moment too. Full speed right, full speed left. He doesn't do a good job at getting his shoulders, feet, everything to the basket. Everything's like east and west right here. And he gets stood up by Keem. But that happens to everyone, right? Basketball's not perfect. When that happens, though, you've got to go 0.5 seconds of separation, right? Like we always advocate for. So once you get stopped, just go, okay, good defense, guard me again. And he does that right here. Boom, 0.5 seconds of freedom. Right here, though, the gather wasn't clean. But if he could have gathered the ball right, like, yeah, let's say a little bit lower, he gets on balance a little bit quicker. Like, I mean, he crossed Keem. Like, he's out of the picture. You go into your shot. You can drive left. There's so many things you can do. He doesn't get a clean gather here, so he has to bend over to pick up the ball, which now gives Keem a chance to close that gap. Still a good shot, though. And then one thing Hegel, so we always talk about in range, open, on balance. He created that shot. In range, open, on balance from that move. From being defended. So this is why me and Frank were like, oh, he can hoop. He definitely can hoop. But to lose the ball here, it's like, okay, he just wasn't clean going left. So remember this for later. Going left, maybe his handles aren't as good. Good shot, but then he does this turnaround like this. I didn't really notice this too often. I think he does it like 3 or 4 times.
He turned around on that.
So he thought it was going in. So again, that's how sometimes you can tell like, oh, this guy can hoop. Like that, he created separation. Good look. Just missed it.
This going to be a good game.
This might be a good game.
This going to be a good game.
How do you beat Dang moving like this? No, this is what I'm saying. This is a good move. This is a good move. Wait, did we just skip it? All right, this is a good move. He creates space. Keem stood him up. Boom, create space. That's a hell of a move. He could drive to the basket. Imagine he direct drives to the basket. He decided to take a shot. He just didn't get a clean gather. That's a hell of a move.
He turned around on that.
This
going to be
not the turnaround brick. Yeah, what are they saying? Fighting games, taunt to get bodied. Should be very humbling for him. Yeah, I do think that though. I think he underestimated Keem.
Active his feet is. Like, look, little choppy steps, choppy on his toes.
Ugh.
High contest.
Now here's the same thing for Keem. Look how much easier it is for Keem though. Doesn't have to battle, right? He's already backed off of him. He gets to just walk in. He gets to just walk into his shot. Keem wants to get to the elbow. Wide open, so in range, on balance, open. Like that's a easy shot for Keem. So if you're grading, like who do you think is going to win this off of the first couple possessions? It's just like, ugh, yeah,
that's
probably
gonna be good
Keem.
Against Keem, but against somebody who got a lot of left to rights and shit.
Yeah.
Oh man, like if he had to play Moon. Oh shit.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
You hear me and Frank? We've seen everything. But the craziest part is now that we've seen this, I'm sorry, I'm not going to break down the whole game like this, but we've now seen everything Hegel has to offer. This is it. And Keem said the same when I spoke to him after the game. He's like, yeah, once within the first 3 possessions, I saw everything he could do. When he drove to the right, shoulders were open. He can snatch back. He can counter. When he drives left, look at how he's driving with his shoulders away from the basket. And I talk about this a lot. That doesn't look like someone who has a very aggressive, like left-hand drive. I'm going to force you left the whole time now. And then he gets into a really really highly contested fadeaway 2. Not a good sign.
We've seen everything there is to see. We've seen a chase.
Is that my game plan for 1v1? What? Hegel shows signs of a very good player. Keem's physicality was a surprise. I completely agree.
Step back.
Completely agree.
Spin Keem in a circle. Spin 3 possessions.
Look at the difference. Damn.
Snatch back and spin Keem in a circle.
Straight line drive.
Spin 3 possessions.
Look at this bump off right here. This is very Nas-like. This is what Nas gets away with, this little bump fade. Boom. Look at how much separation it creates. Wide open, on balance, in range.
I just love Keem's game, bro.
That was just very simple, wasn't it?
Nothing was too much. And look at him walk back to the line.
He's so nonchalant.
How many ones have he played now, man?
I think he got 4 or 5 games.
Good defense. Good pump fake. Good left. 4
or 5 games.
Man, it's crazy. Guarding someone like Keem, it's like, well, do you send him left or do you send him right? You got to keep him on one side, but it's like, Is he better going left or better going right? This is a tough math problem to solve. But I will say what I know. When we do the breakdown, I'll talk about what I would do against Keem. But when you're a new player and you haven't played against a player like this, it is really tough to decide, like, man, where am I going to send him? Because now he went full speed left, bump fade. Now he's going full speed right. Shot fake, pivot, second highest percentage shot in basketball. He's good, man.
From just going straight line to a spot and going to work.
Yeah, you gotta make him pick one side. You can't give him both.
Frank saying the same thing.
Oh,
That's good defense. Oh my God, I'd be pissed.
oh.
And then to be able to, like, that's great defense. And he's just able to create enough space to at least get a shot off. Damn.
Oh my God, I'd be pissed. I would be pissed.
I am pissed.
The next possession, I'm going to foul you.
Look at Scoop's face over here in the background.
Would be pissed.
I am pissed.
The next possession, I'm
Scoop doing the same face we were doing.
going
Oh, you can't really see because of the chat.
to foul you.
He's a great defender. He really is. Keem is filthy, building up his emotion to explode after the game. Facts.
Good contest. Good contest.
Who feel confident?
I like the way he defend a lot.
Yeah.
I like the way he defend a lot.
You like him? Who like him?
So this is one thing, me and Frank disagreed on this. But this is one thing in the one-on-one scene that you have to be able to deal with this arm, this hand check right here on the shoulder. Players that try to get the foul right here, if you're playing for the foul, you're gonna have a bad time. What's that South Park joke? It's like if you French fry when you're supposed to pizza, you're gonna have a bad time. If you try to draw a foul on this, it's not gonna go well for you. You might get 1 or 2 throughout the game, but they're gonna miss like 6, 8, 10. Just play. So if that, like right there, because Keem's moving his hand, like that's pretty clean, right? And now Hegel's forced to like have to go shoot, and he wants the foul. Don't play for that foul. Not in the ones. Honestly, don't even do it in the 5s. In 5-on-5, don't play for that foul.
That's the one I don't like either. He shouldn't be able to rest his hand on your shoulder because that dictates where you go.
Yeah, but I think you got to deal with it.
So now Keem doing what Hegel should have done first play, right? Where he did that snatchback. Here's Keem. Boom, snatchback. 0.5 seconds of separation. Instead of shooting this jump shot or bobbling the ball and having to pick it up, Keem's already got control of it. And he's already like on balance to go full speed right now. And we get a really good angle to the basket. That's what I was saying Hegel should have done off of that snatchback up here. And then he does a good job defensively still. Like, look at this angle. Man, this is really good basketball. And people are going to think Hegel's not good just because of what Keem did. But this is great defense. You gave up. Look at this angle Keem has straight to the basket, and you still force him outside the block. Still good defense. And then Keem still just gets a good look. Enough to make him miss. And that was a great drive. Good offense, good defense.
His arm, you hit his arm off. I think you got to physically, from what I've seen.
What up, Cherry Lime? How we doing?
WWE.
I get it.
You said grab his arm, hit his arm. What are we playing, basketball or not? Good bump. Way to take the, oh. Is he a lefty?
And this is why I always say outside the elbows. So I thought he should have snatched back again here. Keem kept forcing him left. And when he goes left, he can't drive strong to the basket. So he really wants to go right. So because he's going to the right, you got to get your shoulder into Keem's chest and snatch back again. If you snatch back, like he's going to fall. Look at Keem's body. Keem's going to fold like a lawn chair if you just push off. But instead, Hegel decides to keep going. So now look how far outside the elbow he is. So far. The goal is to get inside the elbow. So far outside the elbow. Now it's to get inside the block. Like nothing, like that's why he doesn't have the angle. He couldn't shoot a right-hand layup because he's behind the backboard. So he tries to go left hand and still hits the backboard. So that's why we play those angles.
Why'd he go left there? He had a right hand.
Yeah, I may watch the 5-on-5, the TNC 5-on-5, if you guys want me to.
It's gonna take me another. I need another like 3 possessions. I need to see what he's good at.
What else he has?
Yeah, I need to see. I like him defensively. Offensively, I need something to be easier.
Oh.
So Hegel's actually defending Keem the exact same way, but instead of Keem fighting around that leg, He goes into a hang dribble just to like change that position. Gets into 2 hang dribbles here. Really good like hip swivel to get around him. That's crazy. And they just, I think he lost the ball here. Like he had the layup and they just, that's a good chase down by Hegel.
Why he jellied that?
I think he lost the ball.
He lost it, but he also put a spin on it you didn't have to put on it. You had a layup. Keem got too much shit in the bag. You got to just body him the whole way and keep him outside the paint.
Yeah, look at when he drives left, he doesn't get his shoulders to the basket. He's like posting up from the 3-point line every time. So yeah, just keep sending him left. You see that? Yeah.
Shit.
Shit.
He got to figure something out.
I think he's going to have to make Keem go east to west.
Yeah.
It's like that.
I would jam him. I don't like giving him this much space. He's too good for that. Like that much space, he's going to dissect you. Jam him, push him one way, and then deal with the bump. That bump fade, you got to meet him when he bump, and then deal with a contest after that. But like,
oh man, again, Keem doing what Hegel was supposed to do. If someone's forcing you one direction, you can still drive into them. You can still drive into their chest, but then boom, 0.5 seconds of freedom. We've gathered. Now I've got him off his line. I've got 0.5 seconds to make a decision right now if I'm Keem. This to me is high-level basketball. Defensively too, because a lot of guys won't recover out of this stance. So offensively and defensively, this to me is like, oh, when I see players get to this, they can play at a high level. This is the Lamar Peters special. He can play from here for a full game. And now he goes full speed left, cuts him off again. Man, that's good defense. That's really good defense and just really good offense.
now you going for pump fakes and shit.
Am I commentating 28th? I am.
Keem doing with that off arm. Keem's dealing with that off arm.
Man, he's the heavyweight champ for a reason. He beat Bruce. Bruce is one of the most. Let me shut up, man. Bruce, I love you, bro. If you watching, I love you. But your ass, boy, you be fouling.
But man, look, same thing. When he goes left, his whole body turns towards the sideline. You should be going to the basket. And like going to the basket, if I'm going left, it should be like this. If I'm going right, it should be like this. Like, but my shoulders, left, right. Like this is how I should be driving, right? This is how you should drive. When I see players drive like this, one direction, I'm like, oh, I could just hand check him the whole way and he will never get an angle. This was a bad representation in New York City.
Well, you be fine.
Yeah, this day was not great for New York. But here we go. Look at his drive left. Look how far his shoulders are going. You're never going to get around a good defender, especially someone physical. You'll never get around someone like this if they're half decent. So now he's got to go back to the right.
In Bruce's defense,
all he was ever going to get is a step back. And he did the turnaround again, too. He thought he made that. Decent look. Yeah, he definitely thought he made that.
I like that. That's the first one I seen him create space and get a good shot off. I promise y'all, chat, Keem might look like he moving slow, but in person, it's not slow at all.
He's just so smooth that it doesn't look.
He almost made that. That's crazy.
Sometimes you really got to, like, pop out to an event.
Hegel needs to work on his pickups. Yeah, just his handle's got to be sharper. And I say this a lot. It's hard to me, a handle isn't pop, 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 back and forth. To me, a handle is if there's physicality and I'm hitting your hands and I'm pushing off and you're reaching in, can I still dribble the ball? Looking at the clock, running the plays, all this other stuff going on, the ball just getting back to my, like, being snappy, right? It's just the ball moving independent of whatever's happening on the court. To me, that's a handle. Like, you never want to be in a position where you're moving, you're trying to go somewhere and you have to wait on the ball, which that happens to a lot of players.
He's different. Him and then LaMelo. LaMelo was crazy.
What about him?
He's smarter than a lot of people think. Like, I know he still play like like he at Chino Hills, but like he's on legs.
That's crazy.
Having off, everything just looks easy, and then like he's calm, he's I feel like when you watch the
Damn. Long ass timeout. Same drive. Same drive left. Look at his shoulders. When he drives left, it's like shoulders facing the sideline. This is the same problem we saw with Scoob versus Eugene. And then Eugene was driving and everything's to the basket. It's like impossible to guard. Damn. He elbowed him in the back of the head. Yeah. He elbowed him.
Offensive? What is it? What's the call? Oh, his ball up top. I like that. It's a lot of contact on that.
Is that the first foul call?
Second?
Oopsies.
Maybe the first. He about to lose this. Oh, thank God. Take care of the ball. Take care of the ball. Oh, he like a
Post player.
yeah. He like a mid-range,
You know-
like bump fade type of guy.
You know when you watch guys drive and they drive with their shoulders like facing
Yeah.
away? That's how he drives. He don't drive facing
Correct.
the basket. And I think that's a disadvantage if you're not stronger.
100%. And you know what I think a lot of that comes from? Good possession. Wow. Wow.
That's this stuff is crazy. This is Keem's superpower. His footwork stuff he does. This is crazy. Doesn't get inside the elbow. Boom. Doesn't get in. Barely gets inside the block. But it's like, okay, good defense. Now guard me from here. Shot fake. Step through. Protects the ball. Shot fake. Hangs in the air. Crazy. That's very Zay-like.
Keem is tough.
He's good.
He's tough. Off the hop.
What's that ref's name? That's Ref Rob. Yeah, he does have he's got like TikTok. He's massive on TikTok.
Pretty damn good.
Oh,
Shit. Shit.
what did he do to Dang?
He won 30-10. I don't know.
What's happening now?
He's just giving him too much. Like maybe he watched too much film. Maybe he respects him too much. I like the way Keem's defending too.
Yeah, Keem is still forced him left, and Hegel just refuses to go.
Keem's cutting off the right. That's good. That's good. Ooh.
And to be honest, look, he's capable of making tough shots. He just didn't hit any of his tough shots so far in this first half.
Just making him back.
But you don't want to have to rely on tough shots to win games.
Keem's a heavyweight champ. Oh.
Toughest shot in one-on-one basketball is the free throw.
Keem is top 10, absolutely top 10 talent. I don't have him in my top 10 yet, but damn, he is definitely a top 10 talent. How do you defend someone going to their spots? You just keep them from getting exactly to their spot. You have to be annoying. You have to bump them more times. Effort. IQ.
So that's why he ain't getting enough possessions.
Oh,
He had him.
he had him.
It's crazy how like
Yeah, I hate when I'm commentating. I hate when I'm commentating and I say the same thing while I'm breaking the video down.
easy. There you go. Oh. He chooses.
This is the first time we saw Hegel get to something really good. I mean, the snatchback was really good, but this time his drive, look at his shoulders facing the basket. Right? He's going left, but his shoulders and hips are actually facing the basket. He gets inside the elbow. He's actually in control of this drive, inside the block, goes for the second highest percentage shot in basketball and just happens to miss it. But this is the shot diet he needs. And then the tough shots, you can hit some of them if you need to, but your shot diet needs to be these types of drives, these types of shots.
And this is similar to what happened in the Farmby game. We've all been there where it's like you've missed a couple shots. Now every shot becomes tough because you're wanting it to go in so bad.
Yeah. That's the thing about ones, man. You can run them off. That's actually a very difficult shot. He pump faked and still shot the pump fake. What, bro? Who thinks of this shit? Yeah, like what?
Yeah, that arm on the shoulder is really bothering me.
There you go.
Good call.
There you
Good call.
go. Yep, good call. But that's his first time getting him to open up going right.
And look how wide it was.
It was wide as hell. He wasn't going.
Me and the commentator, no. You have a theory with the same person? Well, you've never seen us in the same room together.
Uh-huh. It's a lot of reason why, like, you got to develop counters, because, like, a lot of people do me the same way. They'll push me left. And then I'll either spin or get to that side. But you kind of
I will say, I think these were the best officials I've seen live. The ref Rob, I forget the other guy's name. I feel so bad now. He was so good. These guys were so good.
Especially young players want to learn all this stuff.
Yeah.
This is the perfect way to learn it.
only reason it's difficult, and I think people like Bron say they don't like it, is because it doesn't translate. Good shot. You use too much of the floor. It's too much help side. There's so many more real factors, but it's great for entertainment.
It only really translates for the one guy.
Yeah.
The one guy that gets to do this at the end of a shot clock.
The way he turned,
Man, this drive. This is what Hegel should have got to. Look, doesn't get inside the elbow. Okay, don't get inside the block, but let's play this game. Let's play this 50-50 here. Let's play this mini game. That's what Hegel should have done more of. But he just settled for a tough fadeaway every time. But spin back middle. That's Keem's shot over his left shoulder. Tough to defend. Damn.
Shoots a fadeaway is very, very like poetic. Because a lot of people who turn to shoot a fadeaway, they'll turn to shoot a fadeaway like half or like the elbow out.
Yeah.
He turns to the fadeaway, elbow tucked, and still coming straight up through it.
Smooth.
You're always going to have a chance to make shots like that.
What do you do if you're Hegel right here?
If I'm down 16-1, I'm starting from the black, and I'm going to shoot.
Nitty was giving a lot of really good advice this day too, like to all the players.
Him. So he got to take a lot of jab, step threes.
Interview Keem.
Maybe increase his range. It's never
Crazier things have happened. So I think we're going to interview Keem. We got Keem here at halftime. Keem, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Damn, you screaming in that mic, boy. God damn.
My B.
What do you
So you guys can go back and look at the old OTD videos, and I've spoken about this on the channel. Those headsets didn't used to work. The headsets were just for show. The microphone part worked, but the headset didn't work. So that's why you see a lot of people wearing the headset around their neck, or they'll have one headset off and one on, but they didn't work. So it was really hard to hear with the headset on, so you had to take them off. Now the headsets work. This is the first time that the headsets have like worked properly. And so we're able to talk and communicate through them. So I'm talking to Davo through these mics, like talking to the production crew, talking to the players. Everyone can hear through these microphones. So Keem was used to the microphone, the headset's not working either. So he's standing like 15 feet away from us. So he's yelling. He's like, we're like, hey, can you hear us?
Damn, you screaming in that.
here at halftime? Keem, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can.
That's what he started yelling. Yeah, I can hear. That's why Frank said that.
Damn, you screaming in that mic, boy. God damn.
My B.
What do you
Comedy.
what do you
Me being a snitch. Hell yeah. How weird is it watching yourself commentate? Pretty weird. I'm used to it now, though.
what got in you?
I mean, I'm just trying to pick my spots like I always do, but I mean, my fault. Yeah, I'm just trying to pick my spots like I always do. I let up on a lot of things. I'm playing with the ball too much stuff, but 16-1, you can't be mad at it. I'm just trying to get to 30.
I like that, man. I like your pace. I think the chat calls it glazing. But in all honesty, you look like you're getting whatever you want. I don't see a shot out here you don't like. You left, right, pull up, three ball, layup. It all looks good. What do you think you have to do to kind of shut him out of this?
Keep defending, keep frustrating him on his offense. So he's not even worried about trying to get a bucket. He's just trying to say I'm fouling him, just being physical with him. He's just not used to that.
That's the best way to put it.
Hey, keep it up, man. Looking good out there. Don't let your foot off the gas.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Dope interview. Do you guys like the player interviews? I like them now. They're growing on me. I didn't used to like them. How difficult is it to referee a 1v1 game? Very tough. It's very different. The referees need to do to show they're good as a team. Communicate. The reason these refs were so good, they talk to each other every game, every break, whatever, they were involved. They were communicating. Hey, was this good? What was bad? What was whatever? They were going to Davo after every game. Hey, how was that? What'd you like? Should we call more of this? Less of this? What was the pace? What was the flow like? Blah, blah, blah. They were communicating they would come over to me and Frank and be like, hey, what looks good? What's bad? What do you suggest? And it's not that we don't know more about reffing than refs, right? Like, they know more than we will ever know. But the fact it's just like, just get feedback, get feedback and communicate. Talk to the players. Hey, I'm not calling that because he's got the arm on the shoulder, but he's moving it when you go into your shot. Whatever it is, they were just communicating so well, and they cared. Sometimes you get referees when you go to these events, and they just don't care. They just sit in the corner. Oh man, how many more games? Oh my gosh! And it's like, yeah, he's probably not going to do a good job.
So now we'll send it over to Davo. He got Lamar Peters over there. What you got for us, Davo?
Hey, what's up, y'all, man? I'm standing here with arguably, I would like to say, the face of this YouTube shit, man. Lamar Peters, man. You know, last night, Hegel was just on your line saying he the best in the gym and he coming for you and Keem gonna be easy as shit. So far, it's 16-1, man. What you guys say so far?
Keem playing a great game. You know, Keem been here before, so a lot of people underestimate that part, like being here, really actually getting the feel. But I will say, I'm watching Hegel, but like he misses some of the shots he normally make. Like I see him make some good looks. You know what I'm saying? I think he also got to just adjust how the game be officiated. But Keem just being Keem, bro. Like a lot of people underestimate Keem, bro. Keem can go. It's not like he beat Bruce. He went down to all damn near to the wire with Zay. Like, the man got game. So, like, you can't walk in the gym underestimate Keem because you're looking at it like, oh, he's not Lamar, he's not Scoob, he's not Zay. Nah, he just don't pop it as much. He look quiet. And he really just waiting on his opportunity, like him and Dooley. But I will say I like some of the shots Hegel getting off. He just got to show it now. You can see he can play. Yeah. But it's about figuring out how to get through it. Like, he can't just lay down now. Like, now we really going to see what he made of in the second half.
So, man, if Hegel if he don't make it to 10 points, who's the new king of New York?
The same nigga who's always been the king, Wani, bro. I gotta stop doing that. Wani's the king of New York.
Comedy. Yeah, Frank was super fun to commentate with. I didn't know how it was going to go because we've obviously never commentated together.
Figure it out fast. That Hezzy is giving him hell.
He almost hit that. He's got he's taken a lot of, I don't know if he got it from Zay, but he has a lot of like similarities to Zay. Like this little pickup he does, like this weird timing. Ugh, it's tough to guard. What up, Ghost? How is Keem in the heavyweight division? I mean, Keem is probably in the big guard division, and that belt game wasn't really supposed to be a heavyweight matchup game, if you guys recall. Bruce just wanted to put the belt up because Bruce is Bruce. Bruce wants to play everyone. He doesn't care. He's like, nah, put the belt up. So it just kind of turned into a heavyweight game.
I'd like to see his adjustment here.
I think he got to lead that LP matchup alone.
Man, he almost got to the snatchback again, but he's more content driving right around. He really wants to fight going around this direction to the right rather than changing his angle, getting back to the left now.
Yeah,
he's kind of like the reverse Pat. Just full speed right.
Downhill left. He's got to figure that out.
You got to figure out how to.
What up, Nazir?
Good chest.
Oh, right here.
Damn.
Wow.
Move is crazy. Good luck at your tryouts, man. This move is sick. Shot fake. Doesn't get inside the elbow. Okay, so now let's post up. Good defense. All right, guard me again. So now back to the basket game. He just pushes off. And for Keem, he just needs daylight. He just needs to get his hands free when he's in the mid-range. So off one leg fadeaway, like
wow. Hold
crazy.
On. Backing down, going left. Fade middle. Back to your shot pocket. Yeah, bro. I don't got it. Keem is tough. Keem make me want to play Keem. Defense.
It's good defense. This is what I think Keem had 2 or 3 of these possessions where he never got to anything. He just does jab cross, doesn't open anything up. This is also just really good defense too. Yeah, wastes all his dribbles, doesn't get too much. And that's where, like, he talked about it after the game. It's like, and he talked about it at halftime. He's like, I could do, I'm playing around with the ball too much. I'm doing too much of this. He's up 15 points. But this is how you have to think. The top 10 players think like this. We heard Scoob talking to Bino in that game where he's like, no, every possession matters, like everything, blah, 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 blah. Like these top 10 players, this is how the top 10 thinks. You have to.
There you go. Adam, that's what I want. Good 1-2.
This was a good move. But he finally hang dribble, gets outside his frame finally. Good downhill drive. That was a good move.
He hasn't figured out what to do with the bump down there, but he's getting to the right spot. So once he figures that out,
yeah,
be a huge help.
I don't know what to do. When Keem's shooting threes like that, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
It's 20 points. Oh. 22 points.
I don't know. I don't know what you do with Keem here.
Wrong tree. That's all. You know that happens too. You can come back in a sense of the next time you're on the court. But I don't see how. I was about to say
and see, Keem shot through the hand check. This is the same hand check that Hegel wanted earlier. But watch Keem's shot. He shoots through it. Same thing, but look how much on balance Keem is, and it didn't really impact his shot attack. He just shot a normal shot. I actually talked to Jay Perk about this over in Houston. But when you're playing for a foul, don't flop while you're shooting. Shoot the ball, like shoot a normal shot, and then flop if you want to. But it's like shoot a normal shot. Like Keem almost made that, and they didn't call a foul. So it's like just shoot your normal shot. Don't play for the foul too much.
he just in his bag.
Should he have finished off 2 or slow step? I mean, it's easy to say now because of hindsight. So obviously, I almost always say play off 2 because you can pivot, you can jump into, you can do so much more. But he had a good look at it with the slow step. I don't like slow steps in general for 1v1. What up, Debo? How you doing, man? Oh, I appreciate you. Thanks for that.
At the 3-point, he backed up to get more space. Keem went out there.
Oh, he had him. He had him. But yeah, look, Hegel is having a ton of success against Keem. Every time he gets into this, like, again, 0.5 seconds of freedom. This time he does it with the hang dribble, so the moon special. But you can do it with the snatchback, so the LP special. There's multiple ways to do it. But every time he gets to this, he gets Keem off his line. Now we're playing real basketball. So Hegel just needs to play. He just needs to realize, like, when you're playing a high-level player, this is where the game is won and lost. 0.5 seconds of freedom. He just thought, I think he believed Keem was just not going to be that good.
Oh, that's better. That's better. That's what I would have liked to see. But you see the difference of him being
shoulders open,
and he is at the black line. You have more space, more real estate. I like that a lot better.
Yep.
Now, play like that, I can see him getting to at least 15, 17. There you go. There you go. There you go. Okay, where the hell has been?
Good adjustment, Frank. Good adjustment.
He could have went to the black line.
Too many hezzy cross.
Take care of the ball. It's crazy what 2 steps will do for you. He got to stop playing for fouls.
Yep.
He got to stop playing for fouls. They're not giving it to him.
I think he watched the last game and was assuming there would be a lot of calls, but they were playing to score.
Yeah.
And we're getting fouls.
I agree. That hezzy is crazy. Good contest.
Yeah, this is another one of those possessions where Keem just didn't really get much going. Appreciate the streams. Keep it. Oh, appreciate you. Nice, Cam.
Defensive-minded thing. Take care of it. Take care of it.
Man, they've only called one of those this whole game.
Give him space.
5 or 6 times and only got 1. So I still think he shouldn't play for it.
Yeah.
But I don't mind the call.
I don't either. You should have space to rise and come down. You should have space to rise and come down. I can see him getting a 15.
He figured something out. He figured something out.
Step back. He hugging the line again. See, look, he go to the back down when he hugged that line. And then look, it's not a.
Man, it's just every time he drives left, it's just not a, like nothing happens when he drives left with his shoulders that way. Contested long fadeaway corner 2. Worst shot in one-on-one basketball.
And then look, it's not as good as a start.
Who's the announcer? Frank? Nitty?
Good timeout. Hey, I don't know.
So this is Frank. Frank right now is coaching Hegel and was giving him good advice. And I liked it because Hegel didn't have anyone in his corner. And look at Keem's corner. He got Dooley, LP, Fomby.
Yo. Hey, tap him. Tap him. I like it better when you start back there, bro. You got more real estate.
So an interesting thing here, he got nobody in his corner.
Nah, he don't.
How important is having somebody in your corner?
And there I go talking about it
Coming
anyways.
from somebody who, never mind. It's style, but you earn that.
If you have someone in your corner. So I think if he had that, maybe he turns it around a little bit sooner. But
Who's a good matchup for Hegel? Let me think on that.
The corner regather and hear some thoughts. You don't hear shit but yourself. The self-doubt kick in at some point.
and your brain bouncing back and forth.
Yeah.
Maybe Bijan. Bijan would be a fun one to watch.
He didn't lay down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Making it a game.
Yeah. Get a hand up. Good.
Man, his defense is so good. This is crazy. He gets in front, that's chest to shoulder. Stays attached, gets the steal. That's crazy. People take good corners for granted. Agreed. Best shot in mid-range. Yeah, getting your hands free and shoulders to the basket.
So big, yeah. He hugging the line, so let's see what we get out of it.
Oh.
He hugging the line, so let's see what we get out of it.
That's a good move.
Oh.
Just a great block.
I don't like hugging the line.
It hasn't worked yet.
No.
It hasn't worked yet for him.
No. And I think he had a right-hand finish on the other side. And you see, that's why I like the new rules in place. Look at all the rah. No, check up. You give him space to catch the ball, check up, let's play basketball.
And they're doing a good job.
Can't guard Bijan? I don't know. I think his defense would be pretty. His defense is really good. His defense isn't the problem.
That's a lot of arm. Oh, my God. Ain't no way.
It was his offense this game. And I don't think Bijan Bijan's defense is like Keem. I think people are underestimating how good Keem's defense was and how good his game plan was this game.
To right, pull up like that. Oh, that's crazy. There you go. I like you at the black line. Don't go for the foul. Damn. He was about to play for that damn foul, wasn't he? And it's crazy. Look at the vet starting way back at the logo. It's crazy what little things they do, man. What you got on that?
I think if Keem like jumped.
Keem looks like Zay, but he changed the floaty to a midi jumper. Yeah, he's also a better three-point shooter than Zay. There's honestly not a good comparison for Keem because he's got his own game style. There's not really another player that plays like Keem.
Everybody plays their best when they're comfortable.
So same thing. We see Keem just out there ready to go.
How many ones he's played or how much he's played.
Man, the camera work. What'd you guys think of the camera work in the stream? I think these types of shots are so dope. The camera, like, right after the timeout.
He's played.
Straight into the checkup.
Nothing's this. I don't care what you. Nothing's this.
That's so dope to me.
Hugging the line again. Let's see what he gets out of it. See if it's full speed left. You know, we haven't seen him get back to his snatch back when he was driving right and he kept it off. Like,
I just don't know why he didn't want to ever get back to that snatch back. Guess Keem is the DeMar DeRozan. Yeah, pretty much.
I know what to get to. I think that's he got him. Yeah, I think he's playing with I know what to get to.
Who do I think Keem has to beat to get him in top 5 combo? Honestly, probably one of the top 5 players. Damn. That was good offense, good defense here. So look, this is the same problem. Hegel is guarding Keem like Keem is guarding him. But look how Keem deals with it. Full speed right, shoulder into the chest. All right, 0.5 seconds of freedom again, right? This is what we talked about earlier. Like, you got that little separation. Now we play. Now the game starts. Now it's a foot race to the basket. And he still almost gets this. He almost sends that. But Hegel never gets to that point on his offense. He never separates. But yeah, I don't think Keem beating anyone outside the top 5 moves the needle enough for him to be in the top 5 combo.
It was.
It was really good defense.
It was.
Like, he won't be talked about over Moon, Nesco, Zay, Rob, Nas, Scoob. He won't be talked about above any of them unless he beats one of them, I think.
I love him defensively. He's the person you can win championships with. That's too easy. Ooh.
Asked Hegel about this game. You got to go to the gym. Is that what he said? Keem versus LP would be, yeah, it would.
That's the first one I've seen him let him shoot.
Keem versus Nesco. Right now, I probably got Keem.
Why is Keem so close?
I don't think he's not worried about fouling.
And again, I've spoken, like, we've talked about this on the channel, right? We've spoken about Keem, about that. Keem doesn't care if he fouls you on a 3. It's one shot. You only get 1 point or a turnover. So Hegel got fouled earlier and he missed, and it was a turnover. This time he fouled. He got a point. Okay. I've fouled. So Keem in his mind is like, okay, I've fouled him 8 times up here. They've called 2 of them. All out of all those 8 fouls, he got 1 point.
Add up. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it plays out.
I don't know. I feel like you're jumping.
God damn. Bro, his hands are so relaxed on the ball. Keem swiped slow as hell and still got it. Left to right.
Ooh, this shot right here. But again, 0.5 seconds of freedom. Now it's a foot race. And this is good defense. He pushes him outside the elbow, outside the block. But because Keem just pulls up, like, look where Keem's facing. This is what I mean. Like, he's very Zay-like. His feet facing the baseline, shoulders facing the baseline. Like, Hegel was not ready to block this. He didn't even get a chance to make a play on the ball because it doesn't look like he's about to shoot it. And he went up with a floater. He's let it go before Hegel can even, like, try and defend. I don't know, man.
I just want y'all to understand, like, I try hard not to glaze, but when you see somebody get to, I think him and Zay are really good at getting downhill really fast, coming to a jump stop, and just shooting a floater. Like, what?
All touch.
Like, that shit is, like, crazy to see. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I was about to say, ain't no way.
5's back on the scene. Yeah, I would. Nesco needs to lock in. I agree.
Thank you. Oh, he was
Man.
about to snatch.
That's what me and Frank are talking about. He just wouldn't get back to this. I don't know. He just would not get back to this snatch. He's got him too. He can push off right here. He set him up for a mean snatch back, but he just refuses to do it. And instead keeps going for those really tough shots. What up, Crow Guy? How we doing? Should 2s and 3s count towards your power ranking? Eventually, yes.
Has to go back.
He keeps trying to round it out.
Yes. He's trying to play bully to get to that, like, bump layup. Oh, my.
I forgot that's how the game ended. Damn, I don't think I realized how far back he was. He's in the logo. Keem's in the logo.
To that, like, bump.
And look,
layup.
he flops, but he's really just shooting his normal shot, right? Hey, but look, this is just his normal shot now. He just shoots his normal shot. They happen to call the foul. And he makes it anyways. If you're going to flop and call for fouls, just play normally. Play normally. You can embellish it a little bit, but play normally because most of the time the refs aren't going to call it.
Oh, my God.
But even if they do, the 3 is still nice to
To
have.
that, like, bump layup. Oh, my God. Keem said he's not the fucking one. To his mans.
He walked straight up to him.
Yeah.
Walked straight up to him. And can't really say anything.
Yeah, you can't say that one. 39, everybody's raving about him beating Dang 30-10. what did I say earlier? Ones are fickle, man. One day you can have 60 in 1v1 terms.
Damn.
One day you can have 30
Keem is cold, man. He's so cold.
to 10, or you can be beat 30 to 10.
I think that's important to point out. Like, we don't want to say Hegel can't hoop. Like, we watch what he, like, he's
Yeah, he can hoop.
he can hoop. And then some days this is just the way it goes. But Keem was on one today.
I mean, you're up against the heavyweight champion. Do you expect anything else?
Not an accident.
Yeah,
Not an
so
accident.
I mean,
No.
he's defending his championship, so it's different,
Damn.
man. I think it's going to take one of the big dogs to beat Keem. I ain't going to lie to you. Who has he lost to?
Zay, barely. That's it.
And Zay is one of them. Zay top 5.
Thanks for subbing,
I
Thina.
don't know. He can.
Hegel versus AB would be a really good one.
I got Keem flirting with top 5. Give him a couple other people in there.
I think Keem needs some of those matchups now. He's showing, like,
Who your top 5?
This is when I got in trouble.
no order.
Why everybody say that? No order.
Okay. Nas, Scoob, Zay, Moon, Nesco, Rob.
What the hell? 6. You trying to slide that in there? He said, let's go around. What? That's crazy. I'll take it.
Yeah, that was a really good game. We'll watch Keem's. Let's watch Keem's interview. That was the day Hegel noticed his game is not everything. Respect to them both, though. Yo, Fabricio, thank you for the Robux, the 5 Robux again. I appreciate you for the super chat. And Crow Guy with the fake Aussie $10 plastic Monopoly money. Tim Tam Tax, because I love your work, bro. Rewatching so many vids, getting ready to get back next week. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, guys.
Man,
Appreciate you.
Keem, bro, that was like a diabolical win. I think the whole gym, they mans was popping it super, super early. And then here we go. You just came and just, bro, 30-9 is crazy. And I heard in New York, when they lose by 20, they're supposed to pay double. You know what I mean? So what you got to say?
Man, really, he should have had 5, for real. Really, I was thinking about zipping him, but, I mean, he's a pro, you know, he can play. This is his first time playing against real physicality. So he's a good player, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes, you know, you step out here, I don't talk much, but if it's that, it's that. And this man started popping it for him, so I knew what time it was.
I feel like this game, the Bruce game was really it, but this game, it really stamps like, all right, Keem is top 10. So we got to, for now on, anybody watching this, Keem needs to be talked about as a top 10 player on YouTube.
Justin.
Damn. Hey, good game. Shout outs, Keem. Let me know what you guys thought down below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Let's get some of those questions. You guys are having good combos in the chat. Now I want to join in. So why do I not think team games should count towards your rankings? Because right now the team games just aren't, there's not enough of them. Not every player is playing team games. There's just too many variables, but eventually I think they should start counting for your ranking, or we should keep team rankings, right? Like you should keep like people's records separately. Their ones records and then their threes records, then their twos records. I think that would be cool. That's pretty easy to add, I think. And then eventually, like in a year's time or something where it becomes more normalized, like players have to play 10 3-on-3 games in a year, and then you have to play 10 1-on-1 games, something like that. Then you can really rank everyone on across the board. Fombi versus DA. Like DA, is that who you're saying? Number 1 is Nesco Rob 2, that fusion. Do I have Nesco and Rob in the same spot? Kinda, yeah. Rob is just a weird one. We talked about it with our rankings yesterday. And the rankings that actually my video should it should be posted right now. Like literally this minute, it should have just posted. But I think Rob just not playing games. So it's just hard to rank him. And Nesco hasn't won this year. But I still think they're top 5 players. They just, this 2026, like how long can you hold someone's spot in a ranking, you know? Keem trying to zip homeboy. That's crazy. He says he tried to zip him. I don't get having Nesco over Rob, not gonna lie. That's actually worse than having Kobe over LeBron. Yeah, that's why I said Nesco and Rob to me, like, they're not like Has Nesco won a game this year? And Rob has only played G5 and DA in the last 6 months. Like, how long can you hold Rob's spot? You have to play games. And if we only went off of 2026, those guys probably wouldn't be in there at all. Not in the top 10. The 3v3 teams lock in each season, then get to trade. Yeah, I wish the threes were more, the teams were more consistent, but we probably won't get that for a while. That's valid. Oh, Day. Yeah, actually, that's a great pool. Day would be really good in that game. If we're counting team games, and Tay and Fombi should be in the top 5. Yeah, Tay, Fombi, Bino. We talked about a little bit earlier. Frank Nitty, guys like that. Zoe versus Boog. Top 5 for only 2026. Moon, number 1. Moon, Bijan, Keem, Scoob. Who else? I'm not sure. I'm not sure on the 5th. Nas hasn't played a 1v1 either, though, but he hasn't lost. Rob just lost. I think had Rob not lost to DA, he'd still be probably ranked like 3, 2. And I think if Nas loses, I think he falls he'd fall quite a bit because he's not playing a lot of games. Undisputed top 10 list 2 minutes ago. Yeah, so my list should have just came out. Chill on Kobe. Facts. Nesco and Rob better pull it together. I'm saying, and people are mad at me for putting Rob. I think I had Rob at 6, but I'm like, how long can I keep a ranking for someone? You know what I mean? This is just my personal ranking. If someone says they got Rob at 3, okay, I agree. It's fine. Talent wise, he's still top 2 to me. He's either 1 or 2. Him and LP talent wise, but again, when we're doing like a top 10 list, you got to play games. Bruce probably up there 2020. Oh yeah, true. But he did lose to Keem. But I mean, I guess that's not a bad loss now. So you think about an LP versus Rob, generational. Like I said, I think they're 1 and 2 talent wise. I'd love to see that. I'd pay $50. I'd pay $50 to watch. All jokes aside, I would pay $100 to watch that. Just that game. I don't need any other games. Want more Reese and C4 games? Yeah, I agree. Rob needs to play more ones. Where would someone like Bino rank? We looked at the rankings yesterday. Go to Swift Hoops. Bino's like 18 or something, 20. He's in the top 20, I think. Are you talking about team games? Who gains more from the LP and Zay matchup? LP. LP does. Zay is still arguably number 1 or 2, right? In most people's rankings, Zay is top 3 almost no matter what ranking you look at. No matter how much you try to change anything, Zay is top 3, no matter what you count. But so if he wins, like, that doesn't change. Nothing changes for Zay. We will respect it as fans, as hoopers. Like, we will all respect it and be like, damn, that's crazy. He's so good. But it won't change anything narrative wise. Like, Zay is still Zay. But if LP wins, everyone's going to be like, all right, he finally got that top 5 win. Now we need to consider him. Is he a top 5 player? So I think LP gains more from it. Bruce will have to play Keem again. Yeah, probably. I don't want to see that soon. There's so many other matchups I would rather see first, but I agree. If it's for the belt, maybe. LP might be too quick for Zay. I don't know. We've said this a lot. Zay is quick in person. He just doesn't look that fast on camera. He has elite quickness. We will have a real discussion about him over Nas. And Nas always top 2, yeah. Zay, Scoob, Nesco, Bruce, and Moon are the only top dogs taking challenges without a pay-per-view. Zay, Scoob, Nesco, Bruce, and Moon. Yeah, I would agree with that. LP as well. LP is too. LP is taking games. I mean, he's got 9, 10. He's played 10 games, and since he's been on the scene, it's quite a few. Damn, my phone just got blown up. Hold on. All right. Somebody must have tagged me in an Instagram post. People will tag me in stuff that like doesn't really have anything to do with me. And then every comment that gets posted on there, now I get a notification for it. So I'm like, oh man, one of my posts is blowing up. Oh, has nothing to do with me. Awesome. Zay been hitting the three. Yeah, Zay's threes look better. I'm just ready for the whole day, actually. We got to talk about these cards. We will talk about this in a sec. We're going to watch this 3-on-3 first. We're going to watch this 3-on-3, but we will definitely talk about that card in a second. If Nas loses, how far does he fall? I think Nas falls pretty far. Well, when I say far, I just mean like, I think Nas would go to like 3. Because the person that beat him is right behind him. I think if Scoob beats Nas, Scoob will leapfrog Nas. And I think Zay will leapfrog Nas. I think Nas goes to 3. OG Ball is Life players need to go be commentators, not players. What do you say? I mean, whatever they want to do, really. Who am I to say? Who am I to say? Anyone you mean in particular? Rob got some ego on him since a year and a half ago. I get you want the money matches, but it's like, well, so I think what's happened, and I can't fault Rob. This is why I don't really speak on it a lot. I think the scene has just changed so much, and it's still constantly changing, that it's easier for some people to see the change than others. And that mainly for us, it's easier to see because we're not in it. I think the players are in it. So they're trying to play by the rules. And the rules are like, if you're a high profile player, you go, this is how much you're worth. So demand this much money because that's what you're worth. Don't play for free. And it's the right mentality to have. But the scene has changed. It's not that anymore. Now it's like more games means more exposure, which means more fans, which means higher rankings, which means better games, which means more money. Now it's about games. You got to play games. You got to be relevant. You got to keep playing and you got to be winning. So some players are still operating in like, no, I'm worth more because I'm this and I'm this guy, this is my name, this is how much I'm worth. They're still operating in those rules where the rules have changed. So I can't fault them because that's what the rules were. That's how you played the game. The scene has just changed so much and they haven't caught up to that. So I can't fault any of the players. It's tough to stay, like keep, what do you call it? Like keep evolving as like a businessman on the side of it when you just want to hoop. You're just a hooper. What if Nas and Zay both take L's? Yeah, it would shake up the top 5 for sure. I don't think they'd drop out of the top 5, but it would shake it up. Thinking about it, got to be said while you're here. Thank you for all the awesome work you do on YouTube. Several channels, live streaming and videos very often. Got to thank you for the quality. I appreciate that. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching and being here, being part of the community. Y'all are the ones that make it go. Top 4 bound. So does Nas not move in rankings because he hasn't lost in 2 years? Or no, because we only see him in pay-per-views, which are basically well. So again, people bring up Nas. They're trying to compare Nas to Rob. I think, right? Is that what your argument is? We can just go have a look real quick. You look at Nas, and I think he should play more games. But he's 39-3. He's 39-3. His last loss was Zay 2 years ago. And these are all the wins he's had since then. Just in 2025. Like we can check just 2025. 2025 he played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He played 10 games in 2025. So Like we can say Nas isn't playing, and yes, I wish he would play more games, but he still played 10. The difference is with Rob, we can do that same thing for Rob, and he has 14 games altogether in 3-4 years time. And his last loss was like in December. And in the last 6 months, he's only played 2 games. So Nas doesn't move in the rankings just because he's not losing. Do you think LP always go for blocks on jumpers hurts his stamina? It's not just that. I think he's just an explosive player. So when he moves explosively, yeah, it's really tough to be an explosive athlete and be an athlete that can draw out games. I think it's just tough you can't be the best conditioned for every scenario. I think Lamar is conditioned for like explosive short bursts. Some players like a Zay or a Moon or a Scoob, Nas, they're more conditioned for like longer drawn out games. It doesn't mean that LP is going to lose that. It just means he needs to, hopefully he can keep it his pace. Bones and Ty need to go join the company of commentators that NBA games to me, if pros can play 60 to 82 games, ones should at least do 20. It'll get to that point, Kratos. It's just not there yet. But I agree with you. I think I've been saying 10 to 15 games right now is what players should be aiming for. It will eventually get to a point where they're probably playing 15 to 20 a year. But right now, probably 10 to 15. Wins, loss obviously play a big part in rankings, but we can't keep holding games and not playing for months, around a year at a time. That's basically, and that's what I'm saying. So I haven't moved Rob because I think he's gotten worse. He's just not playing games, while other people are playing and they're moving up. Not comparing, just asking. No, all good. Rob doesn't have an ego. Y'all just used to seeing him be so nonchalant and quiet. After he lost the DA, that lit a fire under him, and he wants all the smoke still. All what smoke? What smoke are you alluding to? Not what I meant at all. Coach Wright, no bullshit. Rob wants the bread, but I don't blame him. And I mean, same. That's how I would do the same. What up, Swift? How we doing? Oh, you heard me mention Swift Hoops. You saw I was looking at rankings, so you just jumped in. Shout out to Swift Hoops in the chat. He's the one that made this website. On offense, LP plays like 100% effort all the time. Zay plays like 78. Yeah, it's just a different game style. So I think LP is still figuring out what works best for 1v1s. Moon versus LP would be, man. And guys, I think it'll happen. Moon versus LP, I definitely think will happen. It'll be King of New Orleans, King of Louisiana. Rob already got money, though. He eating off China endorsement deals. For sure. Can never have enough, though. If Moon and Scoob played today, how long that game lasted? If they played today, how long? They don't finish until Judgment Day. It'd be a month-long game. Oh. Me and Sammy said the same thing. DA needs to play more games. Yeah, DA, if I was DA, I'd probably never play another one-on-one again. I'd just stay the champ of TNC. Thought you were streaming earlier, but I ended up falling asleep. I was supposed to stream early. I got started super late today. LP low-key might be the best two-way motor we have. Think about that. No, just different. LP, I think he's the most explosive. So in short bursts, I think he's the best player. We still got to see how many games can he win to 30 against like the top 10 guys that way. I still don't know what's best. Is it best to be more explosive, or is it best to be have that be able to go for 30 points, long drawn out games? Great minds think alike. Absolutely. Moon vs. Scoob will have come back up. Honestly, I would love to see Moon vs. Scoob and Moon vs. LP this year. And I think it's a possibility. I think it could happen. You heard it here first. If it ends up happening, you have to come back to the timestamp this. Zay versus LP is basically discipline versus react. Yeah, it's kind of is. This will show. This is going to be a good blueprint moving forward. The Zay versus LP game, and it's going to be like, oh, okay, so LP definitely needs to just start playing this way, or damn, Zay and everybody needs to start adding a little bit more of that to their game. What LP does. Scoob and Nesco will ever be a pay-per-view match? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think that moves the needle for either one of them. I don't know. Maybe eventually down the road. I think there's so many more matchups and games that need to happen this year. Moon versus Nesco and TNC 01. Can't wait to revisit the LP discourse at the end of the year after 5+ 1v1s. Yeah, I mean, so much, a ton around every player is going to change this year. Also, just be aware, my camera it looks like the temperature is hot again, so it might overheat. Let me maybe open up a window or something so it's a little bit cooler in here. I guess that would help it. If it turns off, I'm just going to take like a quick break like we did the other day. Slim Reaper. I haven't watched any of him. Rob was in China for a good chunk of time the past few years. That's why he doesn't have as many games. Oh yeah, someone said that yesterday, but again, you still can't, you can't hold places in the rankings because of that, right? Because everyone has excuses. What do I think about Wani? I'm a huge fan of Wani. OTD Ball is Life make Malik and Ryan play in the Judgment Day. I didn't make them play. I think players are finally understanding it's better to play more games rather than just try and just stay at one platform. I think it's just better. Just better playing more games. Who's your sleeper top 10 players by the end of the year? Who drops out? Who moves in? Dooley, Keem, Bijan. Reese. Well, the TNC guys just aren't playing a lot. So it's tough. That's the part that's unfortunate, I think. I think there's a lot of guys like a C4. I would love to say C4, Lat, Reese are the obvious choices, but they're just not playing enough games that I don't think they'll move into the top 10 if they're not playing more. But definitely talent-wise, those guys. I think, Reese, Lat, C4 would be ones to move up. I think Keem and Dooley have opportunities. Bijan, LP. I think those will pretty much, that was at 7. Yeah, I think that's a good number. And then Trey Croft and Vern coming back. Yeah, I think that's my 10. Then some newcomer randomly coming on the scene, and yeah, Keon probably won't play any ones. Joseph or Keem? We'll talk about that in a bit. Keem versus C4, I know. There's a ton of matchups we need to see. Well, let me open up a window real quick, and then we're going to start watching this 3v3. How is Frigga ranked? Nah, Frigga's got more recent games. He played Bino, Eli, Cam. Hey, Book of Critics. So something that I've been doing in the rankings, because I have the same questions you have with them. But something I've been doing with the rankings is instead of saying why is this person there? Instead I go who should move in over them? And then I go look at that person's record and I'm yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter. So with Frigga being at 11, I'm why is Frigga at 11? And I'm 14 and 11. You can look at his record. Doesn't look great. But then you can go look at left-hand Dom right behind him. And you're well, I mean, he doesn't have any wins that move the needle, right? And you look at someone else, LP doesn't have any wins that move the needle other than Bruce, really. So it's once you start actually looking at people's records, it's oh, okay, that makes sense. For me, I'd say the top 9, I'd say the top 9 are probably the only ones that are like, yep, those are pretty solidified in like deserving top 10. Everyone after like 10 through 20, it's just like a lot of, everyone has an argument for being in there. Everyone also has an argument for why they shouldn't be in there. What happened to Burke? He got injured. But he's coming back. He's back playing, working out, all that stuff, which is good to see. Frigga shouldn't be in the top 20. Like I said, like who would you can move him out, but who do you put in over him? Some of these other, like I think like Keem and C4 obviously, but again, they've only got 5 games. And then if you start counting people that have very few games, if you start ranking them high, well then it's like, okay, now the rankings get really weird because you get like Mike Bruce is 4-1. Like should he be in there as well? Teo 4-1. Like the rankings get really weird when you start putting in players that have very few games. If it's all time, I think. Well, these are kind of all time. So this is what we did yesterday, and this was really good. Something we did yesterday. We looked at the leaderboards, and we did by date. So when we did 2026, so this was really funny. So we got Nas, Scoob, Zay, Moon, Nesco, Kel, Bruce, Rob. So you're saying like, oh, if it's all time, I get it. But if it's from 2026 onwards, well, if you go 2026 though, like Frigga's not even close. Frigga won't be in that top 10. So these have to be sort of all-time rankings, right? Because if you go 2026, it's Moon. Moon is 5-1. I actually think he's 5-0. But Moon's 5-0. Bijan's 4-1, right? Or did he play Scoob last year? I think Bijan's 4-1. I think Moon is 5-0. But Teo 4-0, Zay 3-0, Kel 3-0, Bruce 3-1, Dom 3-0, Day 3-1, Keem 3-0. You know, the rankings get really different. Scoob's only got 2 games, you know. Tay's got 2. So the rankings start looking really different when you just do a 2026 list. Only him and C4 can do that. So I think talent-wise, yeah, they're easily in my top 10. C4, close. He's probably in my top 5 talent-wise. And Keem's right there too. What's Frigga's record over the last 3 years? It was 14-11, I think. 14-11, which is, I mean, again, it's better than a lot of players. Shouldn't be ranked if you don't have over 15 games. Yeah, that's an interesting one. Does that game count though? They were playing around. Which game is that, critics? All time versus separate per year. To be honest, I don't think y'all would like to see a ranking that doesn't give past games credit. Tail versus Moon is a good match. That would be a fun one. We're only 3 months into the year. Yeah, but eventually we'll be 4 months, then 5, then 6. Yeah, Moon just plays, man. He'd be playing games. I think the ranking should be updated once every 2 to 3 months. Let a player get a few games on their belt during those months. Well, again, this website, we could talk about this until for infinity, but it's just a tool. This website's just a tool. It's not like official rankings, but it helps have the conversations for when like platforms do want to put together official rankings, which nobody's done yet. Does that mean if Frigga got more wins, he could? Well, I mean, if anyone gets more wins. Right now, like honestly, the getting into the top 10 isn't impossible for players. Like, it's not impossible. It's getting tougher because those top 10 guys are starting to play more games. The only person that's in here that doesn't have a lot of games is Rob. Everyone else has nearly 30 games or more. So if you want to go get 30 games or more, Teo versus Pat, money line. Teo versus Reese. Ugh, that'd be great. Rob just that guy. That's what I'm saying. Like, people get mad that Rob is ranked low or whatever. I had him at 6, but he's only played 14 games. If he had more games, he'd easily. Pat is cooking lately. He really is. Some players just got to come out. That's all it is. That's all it is. All right, let me open this window. I keep saying I'm going to do it, and then we're going to watch this 3-on-3. Jay with the Rock versus Teo. We might do that tomorrow. Thursday. We'll watch some of these other games. Probably Thursday. The thing with Rob is his 14 games should weigh more. What do you mean? How? Just because? Y'all aren't bait. I'm not taking the bait today, okay? I'm not taking the bait. Y'all aren't rage baiting me into these rankings today. We're getting into the game. 3v3. What's up, gang? Hope you're doing well. Because I don't want to get rage baited by the chat and do some rankings, I'm gonna watch this 3v3. Free OTD live stream. 3v3 with Dooley, Fombi, LP, Scoobs A, some other bums. I'm kidding. Obviously, I couldn't remember all the people that were in it. But go like, go subscribe. This was a great game. I'm looking forward to it.
We swap. You said what? You're right. It's Team Z. You're a good teammate, bro. It's Team Z. Let me get LP over here. Then it's team LP versus Team Z. Then my fault. So look, like I said 1,000 times, it's the last time y'all get to see each other. We expecting a show?
Great one.
Is this a new game? Yeah, this was just the other day.
Man,
this was from the free stream.
No, don't play a good game.
Good game. 7-7-7.
We going to 50? Just going a little more than that.
That's what I told you.
Let's go a little more than that.
All right, man. I ain't gonna hold too much, man. Game to 50, man. We did make a swap. We got Fombi on this team and Devontae on this team.
So I don't know why they swapped players. I don't know why they did that. Because this is 4 vets, 4 vets versus Scoobs A and then 2 newcomers. But this ended up working out because if y'all remember how this game finished, this was a very good game. So Davo somehow made it happen.
So I think it's going to even it out, man. So let's get to the game, man. I'm going to shut the fuck up, man. Game to 50.
Nah, none of them are bums. I was just joking. Obviously.
Straight to it.
Not obviously, but I mean, I obviously respect all these guys.
I used to not like the team setting games, but over the last 5-6 months, it's really ramped up, and it's so intense now.
I like to see how people win. Like one-on-one easy because you're just betting on yourself, right?
Keem destroyed Dang. No, Keem and Dang didn't play.
You do.
Thank you. Like everything's not about just getting a bucket. You know, we still watching basketball. We want to watch basketball. We like the ego, the rah-rah, the 1v1. But in terms of how you win, are you a good teammate? Are you coachable? Can you listen? Like, all that shit matters, bro. So, especially when it comes to winning. So I'm always excited to see how people take information, and then it's kind of hard to guard like Scoob, LP, Zay. Man. They're just all skilled as hell. So
in this format too, one thing I've noticed about them, they're really good at realizing when they get stopped.
Bro, I'm sitting here watching this like I'm a fan watching the.
So they just back it out, guard me again. Hey. I like it.
Like this isn't a stream I can just fast forward through.
Screen away to a 3 from the. Let's get to it.
Oh,
nice little roll from Fombi to a little action screen away to a 3 from the logo. Right on par with his name.
Nitty's a king. His commentary is very good.
Out the gate. Because we know what he's going to rely on. So watching him test his jumper as he pull, Jesus.
No, Dang got belted, but it was by Hegel. Hegel that's on on Scoob's team. Well, Zay's team.
If you didn't watch game film on Dooley, and you would just like went out there in front of you weren't ready for that.
Oh, good help. Good help. See, I like it.
So look at, this is what I mean though. Zay's shot, because we dissected it. We dissected it yesterday watching Zay play in that Ball is Life game. The way he shoots, I'm just glad he's shooting. Just shooting it with confidence is more important than how you shoot. But right, like he pushes the ball. And that's his natural shot. But we've seen in that same game with Ball is Life, he's been shooting through. He's been shooting and following through. So it'll be interesting, like how much, that means he's been working on his shot and he's been improving. So once he gets to the point where he's naturally doing this more, scary times.
I like it. You figure it out early because down the stretch when you're tired, you're going to get to.
Yeah, Hegel destroyed Dang by 20.
Oh, great cut.
If he makes it, don't fix it. Well, that's the problem. He wasn't making them, right? And that's like his only weakness was his shot.
Everybody smiling this shit early. It's good basketball. I can't wait till it get to 30 to 35.
Every time.
Oh, I like everything that Dooley do. Get out of his way. Oh, shit. Nah, don't go back into the screen. Good handoff. Yeah, you two down.
Get you another one, Zay.
I like it, man.
So look at that one. And again, I'm process driven, not results driven. So you'll be like, well, he made that one, so don't change it. Well, he missed this one, but this was still, look the way he shot it. Because he had a little bit more time. He wasn't under pressure. But you see the flick of the wrist? I'm telling you, Zay been working on his shot. So once he gets comfortable to be like off the dribble and then flicking the wrist.
Hustle, school.
So that three right there is the equivalent of the jab three and one-on-one.
Yes, it is.
So sprinting
a quick one.
Sprinting out, get you a quick three. It's the most efficient shot in 3D.
Good shot, Fombi. I love rebounding and hurrying, kicking it back out. That's my favorite. I done got a couple of turnovers trying to do that shit. Pull up.
Oh.
Hey, a lot of good actions here, actually. Look at this screen away.
Turnovers.
So it's a flare screen.
Trying to do that shit.
LP setting a flare screen for Fombi, and then LP diving. Dooley needs to be a passer first. This is stuff you just learn, and you get better the more you play with players. So he probably never thought in a million years LP was gonna cut off that, but LP's wide open, and Dooley's driving like on top of a wide open cutter. So whenever you're playing with teammates, like that's that team chemistry you just learn, like, oh, there's going to be an action over there. Let's wait. Let's be a passer first. And then once those cuts don't open, now you get into your one-on-one. So that stuff, that's why I want to see more consistent teams, just so we see better basketball and better timing. But you can only build that. You can only build that the more you play with those players.
Way to be physical. Way to be, okay. Ego's involved. Yep. I knew it. I see.
That's
as soon
crazy.
as I saw the ego involved, I said, oh.
And again, this is very American, right? This is the American style of basketball. We will miss simple cuts like this. Like Zay's, LP's wide open because Zay thinks he's going with Fombi. Scoob switching out on the flare. LP's wide open. If Dooley just threw that, LP would have a layup. But because we don't make the simple play, Dooley drives all the way to the left. And then he gets into a fadeaway, highly contested, two at the elbow, knocks it down. It's just like ultimate talent. Like these guys are just ultra talented.
Too much physicality. Tough one. LP got to warm up, that's all. He always missed a couple shots. That's tough, Scoob. Gee, tough one. LP got to warm up, that's all.
That's crazy.
He always missed a couple shots. That's tough, Scoob. Jesus Christ. That's tough.
What? It surprised me every time.
Yeah, he has one of the purest forms on YouTube. Probably.
Same thing here. Again, Hegel obviously don't play with Scoob and Zay, but same thing. So they're going to screen away. They're getting an action here. Scoob dives on the cut because they just it's like a lazy switch. Scoob was actually going to be open here, and Hegel drives into the cut. So as a player, look for the action first. I always say, like, when someone passes and then screens away or whatever, look for the action first, and then get into your one-on-one stuff. Did I play the new Resident Evil? I did not.
Nothing.
Do I think holding the follow-through is important? I'm not too worried about it. But I do think flicking your wrist is important. I think shooting like this is just not very consistent.
I like it. Oh, good hezzy fake double
Drive.
dribble. Way to be shot ready, Dooley. All right.
Good drive, good kick, good shot.
Steph Curry get paid millions. I've seen him do it a bunch.
I use OBS, Kobe.
The next one. Good left to right floater. Good pump fake. Way to stay down. Another good pump fake.
This is where I say, like, LP's defense is so insane. He jumps on the shot fake and then recovers and keeps Scoob outside the elbow and outside the block. A little bit of that was on Scoob as well, not being as efficient on that drive as he could. But, like, to go get a foul after, like, being – when people say, like, LP doesn't play defense, I don't know. Like, he bid on the shot fake and still kept him from getting a layup. That's good defense to me.
And honestly, good foul.
Yeah, it's real good.
The new Ball is Life just dropped.
LP jumped.
I want to watch it, but
High as hell.
I'll probably watch it
Force
Thursday.
into a fadeaway.
Ultimate competitor.
Oh, fellas, I have added in the Discord. I say fellas, but ladies also, if you're watching, sorry. I did add a section in the Discord for games. So if you guys want to talk about games or whatever in there too. Since I see a couple of y'all playing Resident Evil. The more defense you play on Scoob, the more likely he will hit it. True, actually. Scoob doing the spin was extra. And so look, this is tough, right? This is where I say Scoob, like, he does too much sometimes. But at the same time, it's what makes him who he is and makes him tough to guard. So it's just one of those. It's kind of like what I was saying to Bijan. I wouldn't change much of Bijan's game because the way he plays is what makes him so good. Same as Scoob. It's like, yeah, he could have been more efficient there. Should have been onside step, one dribble to the basket, all the way to the backboard. But it's like Scoob's unorthodox play style is like kind of what makes him so tough to guard. Elbowed him in the back, coach.
Floater.
How hard is it to time Zay's floater?
You can't. He doesn't know when he's shooting it.
He just make it up as he goes.
His only tell that he's going to shoot that floater is he looks down at the ground.
This is
The issue with
this is why Nitty was so good to commentate with.
that he's going to shoot that floater is he looks down at the ground.
He can teach those little
The
things.
issue with that tell is he'll look down at the ground and he'll feel you too close. He'll look down at the ground, go to shoot the floater, and pump fake because he sees you too close. Now he has an up and under.
Now look at this shot. This is the part that scares me about Zay's shot. Look at it. Look at the shot. We've been analyzing it. We've been breaking it down. When he has time to think about it, this is how you can tell he's been working on his shot. And I think he's changed his shot. Because when he has time, look at the flick. Ugh. And look, he knows it's in too. I'm telling you, LP better not let him shoot. You cannot let him shoot.
I love it, man. Early, you got to make him go to the hole. Late, you bite that.
Yeah.
Ah, let that one go too.
Oh my gosh.
See, look, see what I tell you. See what I mean?
This is crazy. And everyone's saying like LP's bigger, stronger, faster, whatever. I don't know. When they're next to each other, you don't really see it. And Zay doesn't really have a lot of trouble dealing with that physicality. This is going to be a good game, man. LP Zay is going to be such a good game.
Yeah, you got to help. You just got to overhelp and make him kick it. Because once he's that deep, he's looking for his own shot. He's not really looking to kick it. Oh, and this is a little bit of a 1v1 matchup, huh? He didn't even look at a little bit of a 1v1 matchup, huh? He didn't even look at the rim. He didn't even look at the rim that time.
Y'all know we get to see this on March 28th.
Yeah.
We get to see that very matchup.
Good timeout. Yeah, that was crazy. The turnaround on that, he didn't even look at the rim. As he was shooting and it was leaving his hands, he decided to look at the rim. So that means he just knows where he is and that it's going to go in.
Magnet. He got a magnet in the ball in the rim. Is there anyone tougher to guard in the space than Zay when he's hitting threes?
Zay, Nas, LP.
What makes LP tough? Obviously, we know, but just like in your eyes,
everything. You got to think about it. He's an NBA player.
Oh, we can skip through these, I guess, too. You guys probably already watched the full stream. I kind of want to see these. I want to see these replays, actually. Oh, those weren't replays.
From the fight, I like it.
Each other too.
Same.
My bad, guys. I thought those were replays just because Zay was still going off.
I'm glad they're matching up against each other too.
Same. They're not running from the fight. I like it. I like it, Zay.
What are we doing?
I like it, Zay.
What does Zay have right now?
3, 6, 9, 12, 14, maybe 16. There it is.
All right.
You got to send help. Send help.
Bro, look at Zay, man. Let's look at both of these plays again. Like,
I'm glad they're matching up against each other too.
Same. They're not running from the fight. I like it.
This is a guy that can't shoot the ball. Doing a pull-up from 4 feet behind the three-point line.
I like it, Zay.
What are we doing?
I like it, Zay.
What does Zay have right now?
And then
there it is.
All right.
You got to send help. Send help. It's a movie out right now called Send Help. Fire, go see it, y'all. Send fucking help.
They've seen it like 10 times.
Send fucking help. Excuse my French. Send help. I don't know why. I'm going to help. I don't care.
Just double somebody else.
Not a double, but like a help a little bit. Like, look at Fambi. Why is Fambi hugging him? For what?
Oh my God, bro.
Why is Fambi hugging him?
bro, this was crazy, man.
Not a double, but like a help a little bit. Like, look at Fambi. Why is Fambi hugging him? For what?
Ugh.
Oh my God, bro.
Why is Fambi hugging him?
Hey, Fambi!
And this is where, so Nitty, again, he's like, Fambi, you got to go help. And then Fambi starts helping. And they shut him down a little bit. Crazy.
How many buckets does your man have? So go help. What the fuck are we talking about? Good shit, Zay. I like it.
Coach Nitty.
The fuck are we talking about?
Did I see the Nas versus Lamar 3v3 that dropped? Well, that was today, right?
I mean, it's halftime.
Yeah.
It's halftime.
Fast. Like
20.
what? Zay has 20. Zay has 20. Holy shit. But you see what I mean? Like, everybody thinks, let him shoot, right?
Let him shoot.
Now he got that shit going.
Now what?
Now what the fuck? You can't do anything.
All right, we'll skip through halftime. What do I think about one motion shooter and two motion shooter? I don't think it's worth overthinking about.
Zay, how you feeling, man? Like I was saying over here, you're probably the toughest player to guard 1v1 when your shots falling. Do you agree with that? Is that how you feel?
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that every day of the week, man.
I think it's dumb for people to continuously let you shoot because they know that's not what you want to get to, but you're more than capable. You've proven that. I think the most viral moments for people like us, right?
I remember Frank start monologuing here.
Shoot.
He said, I don't even have, my bad.
What the hell do you do now? Like, there is no answer for you at this point, right?
Right.
Yeah, so I don't really have a question. It's more of a statement.
Yeah.
Tell niggas stop letting you shoot.
Hey, man. Hey, keep going, man. Shit.
Everybody is the hardest to guard when shots fall. No, I think LP is obviously tough to guard. Like Nas is tough to guard, but Zay, it's his only weakness is that. So when he's hitting shots, it's like, well, it's impossible.
There's nothing you can really say.
Say you got 30 out of their 25.
Yeah,
With LP, if his shot's falling, you can force him to drive, and he'll miss layups. Sometimes his contested layups are lower than his contested threes when his shot's falling. Whereas with Zay, it's like if he's making contested threes, it's like, well, damn, we're definitely not going to stop him at the basket.
It just sucks that they put themselves in this position. Like, now you have to guard him out here, which nobody wants to do.
And now also every possession matters for you on offense. So no more parking lot P. Maybe LP is going to have to get downhill. Maybe he's going to have to get other guys going too.
He going to wake up. He'll
wake up for sure.
He take a little bit to get going, but once he get going, he going.
You don't want to be down 30 when that happens, so.
See how everybody came in and helped this time? Make someone else score.
Thank you. See what I mean? Just that one adjustment. Go help, Fong. That one adjustment.
And then what we were saying, LP driving to the basket rather than just settling for those threes causes a closeout for Fambi.
There we go.
Fambi one more to Dooley.
Way to move the ball.
Dooley getting a closeout now. Real basketball now.
Move the ball. One more. Ooh.
Hey, that was good basketball.
Great basketball.
Was it? LP, get downhill.
Yeah.
Create, like, just get those guys some closeouts.
Top 5 most handsome players. I'm deleting you. You're blocked for life.
Yeah.
Like, we talk about these guys being elite one-on-one offensive players, but we don't realize, like, they're elite one-on-one defensive players, too. Like,
yeah.
So now, imagine you got to guard one of those guys on a closeout.
And you got to think about this, too. Like, LP get
Did LP wake up? LP did, in fact, wake up.
most jumpers from a guard. Like, out of a standstill position, he blocks jumpers.
He definitely erases the most jump shots. No. All right, there we go.
Yeah, so
Slow him down. Slow him down a little bit.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Good kick.
There we go. I
Way
like
to be
it.
shot ready. You got to hit that. He ain't going to kick the next one.
Oh.
Good bump. Way to make him work. Oh, LP, go get it. There you go. Keep playing. Good job, Dooley. I told you, he's one of the best teammates, bro. I swear. I tried to steal him a few times for the Drew League. I tried to steal him. Snatch.
Oh.
Bump.
This is a great move here.
Snatch.
Frank calling it straight away, too.
Oh.
Change the angle. Again, this is what Hegel needed to be doing in his matchup versus Keem.
Bump.
And then second highest percentage shot in basketball, could float it, but he goes the highest percentage shot. And he just happens to miss. They light-skinned people can't deal with contact. You know how we are.
Oh, school, what the hell? Wake up. That's also the hard thing. That, like, when you defer, you kind of lose your rhythm because somebody else has it going. Like, how do you keep yourself in?
Team settings rankings one day? Yeah, I think that'd be good.
Yeah. Fambi got to find Dooley at some point. Help, Fom. Help, Fom. Thank you. Good help. Just a thought. Just a thought made him take a floater from the free throw line.
Yep.
There we go.
Just a thought made him take a floater from the free throw line.
Yep.
Nice. If I wanted to reach out to you for advice, how do I go about it? Email, DM. I sent an email. Thank you for the $10, Kobe. Well, I do offer coaching sessions on my website. And that's obviously they're paid sessions, so that's the ones I get to first. But I try to get through Discord when I can or emails when I can, but it's just I get through all the paid questions and everything first. But then whenever I have days where I've gotten through it all, that's when I try to get to those other ones.
Absolutely, man.
The little things, bro. That's how you win games. Or at least get back into the game. Good handoff action. Good downhill.
Damn.
Good handoff action. Good downhill.
And again, that's that team chemistry. They were talking. So one thing,
Or at least get back into the game.
talking and communicating is one part of defense, but also like sometimes being a leader and asserting what should happen is more important. So Hegel, you can see him talking it here.
Good handoff
So he's saying, stay there, stay there, stay there.
action.
But then he ends up getting actually in Scoob's way a little bit. Scoob went under and was going to
Good.
recover, and he kind of got in his way by
Downhill.
recovering. But sometimes you just got to be more assertive. So like you can step up and push into your player and be like, get under, or switch, switch, switch. Like just being a little bit more
Good call.
assertive with what you should do in those instances. And again, they haven't played on a team together, so still building that chemistry. Anyway, I was just pointing this out to show like why I think the team should be more consistent if we can, because you get better games,
Gotta be not.
get better quality. Like people aren't driving on top of cuts, people aren't messing up simple switches and stuff like that.
Which help. Like it's not one-on-one, bro. Like you trying to win a game. You ain't trying to
Sneak dissing? What do you mean?
about that.
What do you mean?
He got him. Yeah, he got him.
Oh, did
That's
he?
what I
didn't he
said.
ask-
Damn,
He got him.
straight downhill.
Yeah, he got him.
Oh, did
That's
he?
what I
didn't he
said.
ask
I
for
said don't. I said that after I saw it. Don't call. Not that one.
Maybe not. Maybe don't ask for that.
And now LP sees something. He like, look, now he come to get the ball at half court. Okay. Look, now
Bro.
he come to get the ball at half court. Okay.
Look where he's shooting from.
He shot that from the commentator booth.
He's gonna keep going. This is the best part about having them on the court. This is a bad switch. Ooh, that's a
Yeah,
on the court. This is
he's there.
a bad switch. Ooh, that's a yeah. I saw it. I saw it. He lined that one up. Ooh, this is a bucket. He lined that one up. Perfect. And that quick, what's the score?
There you go. 4-point game. Oh,
Yeah, bro.
no.
Good night. Good job, Fomby. Come on, Dooley. Wow. Wow.
Good basketball. What bit rate do I use? 15,000. 15,000.
When you finally get a stop on Lamar, they get the rebound and get a layup.
Yeah. Now after the barrage of
Do you think in a 3v3 you can use some pick and roll defenses? Yeah, you can, but because there's no shot clock, there's no reason to do it because then they could just rescreen. So if there was a shot clock, I think we'd see a lot more strategy.
Care. Yeah.
yeah, it won't be.
So me and Frank talk about it a little bit in this game, but adding a 20-second shot clock would be really good for the space because you'd start getting to see a little bit more pick and roll strategy. You'd start seeing more offensive strategy, but a 12-second shot clock would make it like FIBA 3-on-3. And someone was saying was saying we should play FIBA 3-on-3. And I think that would be too professional and we wouldn't see these types of players as much. So I think 20-second is like a good medium.
Oh, good left to right.
Oh, my gosh.
Good. Wow.
Damn. The amount of talent that's on this court is so crazy to me. Like, what the hell?
Wow.
You almost forget that Pomby's out there, and then he just does.
That's the issue, bro. Like, everybody's talented. Like, you can't take, like, a night off. Where's the help at? That's why, like, people feel like I'm going to help. I'm going to make.
I say make them make another play.
Yes. A lot of people are not. One of the most difficult things to do is get 2 feet in the paint and make a good pass.
Yeah.
Because, see, most people will do that right there.
Oh, be ready to shoot.
Oh, that looked good. Oh, wow, short. Okay, Zay, is it still hot? Still hot.
I'm telling you, when Zay has time to line it up, his shot looks really good now.
Uh-oh, Keem in. Still hot? It's cooling down a little bit.
I don't like this.
Yeah, I don't know if he got the
too
knees
far off.
for this.
Playing too far off. He could shot that whenever he wanted.
You could squeeze more out of these guys with, I guess, pause. Yeah, I agree. But again, that's kind of what the scene is, right? It's like that one-on-one, my turn, your turn sort of stuff. And that's what people like. So I kind of get that too.
Playing too far off. He could shot that whenever he wanted.
Yeah, I mean, again, bro,
I'm sitting here saying it like I could do it.
No, you not. You just commentate, man. It's our job, bro.
Jeez, what am I?
It's our job, bro. Like,
What are you supposed to do?
he is stamped for a reason, and we're getting him at the peak of his career. So we're so grateful.
Glad it's you and not me out there. Yeah.
I ain't out there that often.
Damn.
Good shot, Keem. Good pass. Good shot, good pass.
Same thing.
Good sub. I like, I don't know.
More dribble handoffs.
I think it's good.
No, I wasn't talking about school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I always like Scoob on the court. He gonna hustle. He gonna make things difficult. He gonna knock down tough shots. He gonna compete. Oh. Shit. Hang. Yep.
Damn.
Good.
Damn.
See what I mean, bruh? How good of a teammate is Dooley? Like, things like this aren't talked about.
Yeah, this is such a good move. That was also pretty lazy help by Zay.
How good of a teammate is Dooley? Like, things like this aren't talked about in anything. Like, come on, bro.
So, do you think that's like a light-skinned connection?
Nah, I just think that Dooley
Good out. He's over.
it well. It's wow. Get Scoob those.
LP.
Oh, damn. I did it again.
This catch and shoots coming off a screen, but I think because he's been playing so much like this, it's
Oh, this was crazy. Watch this. Look at this play from Scoob and LP. They play so much harder now.
screen
Look at Scoob like chase him down.
so much like this. It's wow.
What?
No way. LP's a psycho version.
And then Scoob sprinting out to the three.
Corner fade.
JJ ready.
Layup.
Man, these guys just play so hard now. It's crazy.
Scoob those.
LP and School just ran from the one side of the gym, full sprint to the other, guarding each other. It's crazy.
Facts. He got that one leg fadeaway on lock. That one leg fadeaway is tough.
Black Ghost waking up.
Did Nitty retire? I think from ones, but not from team stuff.
Really is.
Damn.
Oh my God. How the hell y'all let Scoob get that rebound and out? See what I mean? Like, he gonna compete, he gonna hustle. What they say, fight back.
Yeah, me and Frank like the same age.
Uh-oh, he got some pep in his step.
Oh, he got crashed there.
Dude. Dooley's cold, man. Scooby making so much BS, you'd rather leave him open? Yeah, sometimes.
Surgical.
Off the dribble, no pun intended. It looked good off the dribble, man. Damn, good tween. Strong ass Zay. Good job, way to guard it.
The board.
Would you believe me if I told you they used to stick Dooley in the corner?
I believe it.
If I told you they used to stick Dooley in the corner?
I believe it.
That's crazy.
I believe it. I've seen worse.
Yeah.
I've seen worse coaching.
That's crazy. are you shooting a floater that off balance, bro? He's so good at that shit. Layup. Oh, good shot. I like it.
Man, I'm just enjoying watching this game. There's just so much talent out there.
I like the pace they're playing with right now. Bro, he turned around mid-play.
Oh.
He turned around mid-play.
Oh.
Me and Keem were talking about this. He said it hit his shoe. He said it hit his shoe, and look at the way he walks off.
Oh.
And I was talking to Keem about this. I was like, man, you low-key, he does what Frank Nitti does a little bit about like trying to win extra possessions, but because he's like, he doesn't talk much, he just seems unassuming.
Oh, yeah, that would have been a good opportunity. So there are reviews now, but it's only the last 5 points of the game.
I love that.
Yeah. So we can review it, but it's at the referee's discretion, last 5 points of the game.
Man, that was good defense, man.
I love that.
Yeah. So we can review it, but it's at the referee's discretion, last 5 points of the game.
They got excited because he got a stop on LP. They got excited. He got a stop on LP on weak. Not them getting up.
Yeah, this was such a fun game to watch.
Did you just see the referees come together?
They did, man.
And agree on a play?
Come
What
on,
is
man.
happening? The one-on-one space is growing. Look
Clean
at this.
it up. 20s, 26, baby. Clean it up.
Clean it up.
That's a tough one, Fong. It's a bad shot.
And that is a great shot.
Damn, you can't give a bad shot and then give up a rebound, Fong. Damn, now you're going to foul. It's Fong crazy.
Damn.
That was a great finish.
Fong crazy.
Damn. He hung in the air for that one.
Damn.
That's tough. I said it would pick up around 35.
Yeah, it was right.
The intensity is right there.
It's right there.
Right in line. I like it. Uh-oh. This is what I wanted to see, him on more dribbles. Oh, shit.
That was a great contest.
Yeah, it was.
Damn.
Good hustle. I like it.
Isn't it funny how Fomby never looks like he's out of second gear?
Facts. Him and Keem really just like stay in that.
Nonchalant.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Do not leave him alone at the top of the key. I've been there as hell. Oh, my God. LP just ran and tipped the ball out, bro. What the? Look at LP.
It's funny. You could tell once they started talking trash.
Do not leave him alone at the
Like,
top.
this was good defense, but then look at Hegel. He's like talking trash, and then LP ends up getting a rebound and put back. I'm telling you, they take it so much more serious than they used to now. It's so good to see.
Bro, LP's the power forward, bro. He got a rebound over 2 people.
That's what the P stand for, Lamar Power.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
Damn.
Yeah, Hegel was a bit underwhelming. Again, I think the lights were just too bright. He just wasn't ready for the moment yet, but he's definitely got the talent. Just got to approach it a little bit differently next time.
I don't feel like they're using Keem effectively.
He's been a spot-up shooter this whole time. We know you got the belt, but go stand in the corner.
Yeah, like what? Good tip, Fomby.
Hey.
Wow, what a
That's just some good basketball here. Fomby with the tip.
good tip,
Lamar with the Euro.
Fomby.
Ooh, takes the help side defender with him. He'll drop off to Keem.
Wow, what a pass.
Yeah, he is
Good
just
basketball.
finish the play.
Yep.
That's who Keem is. Just finish the play.
Don't say nothing, haven't asked for the ball one time, just playing within the flow of the game. It's crazy to see somebody be so talented at once and then just be so okay with just being on the court.
I'll space the floor.
Like, right?
But that's not really his personality, too.
Ah, finish LP. That's easy. Uh-oh, Zay.
Damn, good board.
Way to get out there, Scoob. Most people will let him shoot that one. Oh, good hezzy. Oh.
Damn, that move right here.
To get out there, Scoob. Most people will let him shoot that one.
This little hezzy from Fomby was just enough to let him get his foot outside of Scoob's foot.
Oh, good.
And now, remember how I always talk about the arm battle and getting your shoulders past their hips? Like, that's what Fomby's doing now.
Good hezzy.
Great move. Turn him in a circle.
Oh, good hezzy.
Spun him around.
Damn.
Jeez.
Oh, good hezzy. Oh, good hezzy.
Spun him around.
Damn.
With the,
Good hezzy.
that was nice. So I think the problem with the King of New York thing was Wani wasn't playing games now because he similar, like, I don't know, I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure he was like, well, I'm on the bigger platforms now, so I need bigger games. I'm not just going to be playing constantly whatever. And so I think that's why Hegel was taking those games. And they're like, he's the King of New York, whatever. And then Wani was like, see, this is what y'all doing. You send him, call him the King of New York, and then this happens.
40-45. The review is in play.
See if they remember it.
Fomby, what the hell? Good foul.
Great foul.
Good foul.
I don't know if it picks this up on camera really, but where Fomby just shot it from and where LP's been shooting from, like, it's so deep, man.
Yeah.
And they just shoot it like it's a normal jump shot.
I doubt it even picks it up. It probably just looks normal. They shooting this shit from damn near half court. And that was off like a handoff, wasn't it?
Yeah, he was moving sideways.
Yeah. Like he just pulled. I love that Zay is trusting the work. There we go. Get one up.
He started hitting some shots now.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, I didn't like this, though.
There we go. Get one up. Get one up. Okay.
After Dooley been frying the whole game, Dooley been frying. He just got fried by Keem, and then you're gonna do the finger guns. Come on, man.
Trash too. I like it.
It's a good bump right now, and it's 45-44. This is a fast game. I feel like check it out. Check it out.
We'll roll the tape here in a second. We'll roll the commercial here in a second.
I wish. The Dooley game is so tough.
It is funny. You got Dooley and Keem on the same team, bars, but neither one of them talk trash at all. And then Hegel goes and scores, and he starts talking trash. And I'm like, where's that coming from? You just played against a guy that don't talk trash at all, and he just fried you. Now Dooley been doing it the whole time and not talking trash, and he wanted to finger guns him.
To it, let's get it.
He wanted LP here, though. I like that.
Lamar. He wanted Lamar.
He said that?
Yeah. He called for the switch.
Lamar he gonna bump the hell out of him.
Damn. Oh.
Jeez, he sat down. This whole thing, so again, he just doesn't have a snatchback. He can't create separation, but Lamar was ready for it anyways. Look, he absorbs the bump, but then look how he starts eating up that space too. So even if he wanted to back up, like there was no time, no space to do like a step back jump shot, nothing. Like LP's always going to absorb that first bump.
Lamar he gonna bump the hell out of him.
And then he blocked the jump shot. Oh, crazy.
Damn. Oh.
Bro, LP hot, bro.
He said, Rob.
LP is hot. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, that's crazy.
Nah, I don't think Zay will settle in that game.
He called LP out?
Yeah. He called for the switch so he could go at LP. Yeah, he going again. I like it. Oh.
That one looked off the whole time. Where I was sitting, I could see it just looked so far. He thought he was going to get blocked again. And it is funny. Look at this is the difference. LP blocked the jump shot, and they called a foul too. But watch this next
LP.
one. Look at LP. He just backs off now. And this is the gift and the curse of LP as well. He can play so explosive and not even let you like get inside the 3-point line. Then the next time he'll give you a shot.
Oh,
So if you can punish him on those, like we saw that with Joseph Lewis, man, the game plans that Zay and LP are going to have for each other is going to be crazy, to be honest.
Good bump, kick, nigga. Damn, kick the ball. You got 2 on you.
Man, they got to count these. I do want to speak to the refs.
Damn, kick the ball. You got 2.
Like this, to me, this is a gather. In the 1v1 setting, 3-on-3s, if it's close, I think you got to give that to the offense.
oh, I think you count those, right?
I don't know. We see him.
How do you absorb a bump? It's just like, it's like judo. It's like being on balance, strong core, stronger legs, being in shape. It's a lot of things. Anticipating.
The commentating table for calls. We can't help you.
You don't know why he's calling LP on ISO on LP, because he was talking trash the whole time. Oh yeah, you guys didn't see this. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it at the end of this game. Remind me. We'll talk about it.
On them. Talk to the zebras on the court. Don't talk to us. Oh, I would have bet.
Same.
Why that one?
Kick out.
No, that's a bad layup. Pass the ball.
Got caught too far under the back.
Yeah. Good, Hezzy. Good help.
Great kick.
Damn.
That was a great drive by LP. Great kick. Damn, that was a great pass.
Damn.
That was just good basketball.
Yeah, that
all
was.
around.
We got to see this team more. LP, Dooley, and Fambi. This team is cold.
And then the last rotation got to be there.
Could be game right here. Could be game.
Wow, good offense.
Little slip the screen.
Could be game right here.
This is the same thing that got them caught up earlier, right?
Could be game.
Wow, good offense. Good offense. Good offense. Most guards can't guard a pick and roll. I don't know if you know that.
And if anyone rolls to the basket or slips to the basket, it's there every time.
Yeah, I love it. I love doing that shit.
That was a great pass by Fambi.
I don't got enough bag work to be doing all these damn crossovers.
And if you're playing against a team, one of you was asking earlier, because in 3-on-3, the best team to try and build is like one that can switch everything. But in basketball, if you know they're switching, that's when you slip. The slips are there, or you screen your own player rather than screening the other player. So right here, Dooley screening, and he slipped. Because if they're just switching, like Hegel's supposed to be the one to come up and switch, and then Scoob. So this is like a ghost screen action, what it's called, or slip screen action, whatever you want to call it. Not important, but really this is communication. It's going to take Dooley, Hegel and Scoob to be exactly on the same page, because it is a split-second decision that has to happen. Wait, if the screen doesn't happen, I've got to stay with my player, and we don't need to switch. If the screen... and then you need to stay with your player and take away the cutter. If it does happen, then we get into our switch, or we get into our pick and roll defense, whatever. This is what you see a lot of European teams run. I mean, colleges run it now too. NBA runs it a lot, but this really was happening a lot more in Europe. But it just because it's tough to guard. It's easier to run as an offensive player than it is to guard as a defensive player.
Offense. Good offense. Good offense.
But let's get into their after game thing, because it was pretty hilarious. And then we'll talk about whatever we were talking about. I said, remind me.
Yeah, Davo, you go ahead with the interview. What you got for us?
Hey, yo, I'm standing here with the winners of this 3-on-3. Great game. Final score 50-45. I'm gonna ask everybody, man, who's the MVP of this game?
We all is. Yeah.
I can't pick.
Team effort. Team effort. And you know what? It is. And him too, because he come in here timing the shots. So everybody, it was a great team win. Everybody put on.
Man, I like this team. Hey, do we need to see this as a 3v3 team moving forward? Dooley, Fambi, Keem, LP. This is a dope team.
I would like to say, I would like to see this team against any stacked team on YouTube. It's a great team.
And waiting out the fold when we was down. Yeah, I was watching. Yeah, we was down.
For sure, y'all was down. I mean, what? It was probably like 25-5, and niggas just start walking shit down. I feel like what I like, y'all just start playing team basketball, and y'all start sitting down on defense, man. So, what you gotta say, bro? Hit one bucket and start popping it crazy.
He just lost 30-9. I would have been quiet the whole game. If I just lost 30-9, I'm on my humble shit. I'm trying to just fight back right now. You just start popping now. New York down 0-2. Ronnie's still the king of New York, and you might not be back on the scene. The fuck?
Man, Hegel, Hugel, Bugle, Bagel. So dog ass out of here, nigga. We on.
Hey, last thing I'm gonna say.
The funniest thing is Hegel's sitting right there. The bench that he's sitting at is right there. It's 3 feet away from these dudes talking trash. So Lamar and them are talking enough to where he can hear on purpose.
Yeah, he hit one bucket, then he started popping on you. I'm like, oh, that's the wrong thing to start barking at.
Yeah.
Pay-per-view Dooley.
Yeah.
Say, you'll see Dooley on the 28th, man. I want to say shout out to everybody tuning in this stream. Because of y'all, I'm going to do one more game right now, bro. So look.
Yeah, this game was crazy. So anyways, great game. I'll quickly get into this before we end the video. Hegel, when he showed up to the place, showed up to the Airbnb, they do interviews downstairs. And so when they do the interviews downstairs that you guys saw on the stream, they did those downstairs the night before, and then they play them for you guys to see. So they interviewed all the players. Hegel was one of them getting interviewed, and he was talking he was talking so much trash, and he was mad that he was having to play Keem. He's like, this dude's trash. I should be playing a better player, whatever. He was talking a ton of trash. And then Davo said, man, I can't wait till Hegel and LP start talking trash. He was like, they'd be he was saying it would be hilarious if they start talking trash on the court because they're just two big trash talkers. And as Davo went upstairs into LP and Hegel were already getting into it. So even before the games, it was the night before, they were already talking trash, and Hegel was calling him out saying he wants to play LP. So that's why he was trying to ISO onto LP and go at him. And that's why LP was saying what he was saying in the Keem game. So there was more history there. And so it wasn't out of nowhere that Hegel was trying to go at that matchup. And that's why LP kept saying, like, he got to get through Keem before he come to me, all that sort of stuff. So anyways, that was the part that I want to share. But anyways, this was a really good game. I enjoyed it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought, and I'll see you in the next one. Yeah, it was hilarious. He was talking so much trash. and then once, so he had me believing too. Me and Davo said the same thing. We were like, damn, he got us believing he's going to beat Keem by 30. So that's why it was so surprising that Keem handled business like that. Yeah, they started calling him Bagel the rest of the day. Talks like LP first time on the scene. He really does. He really does. Eugene versus Rob. What? Did that get announced or something? What do you mean? Devo looks high in that frame. Well, your words, not mine. It's crazy because he got popped by Keem. He got to worry about that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Trash talk is good, but like eventually you gotta back it up, right? I did want to talk about these matchups. So we'll probably do this. Yeah, we'll probably talk about these games. What's your take on people saying TNC have no comp? I understand why they say it. Just because fans are very fickle. So whatever, like I said, that you can go back and watch my pay-per-view review of OTD, the OTD stream when the New York one, what was that called? Undisputed. And I talked about this. Everyone was talking about TNC has all the production. OTD can't do anything. And it's really bad, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, this is what happens. Like TNC just had their event and it was really good. OTD had theirs and it ended the way it did. So it looks bad. So people will say like, oh, this one's bad. This one's great. That was 5 months ago or whatever. You know what I mean? And then Like now it's like, oh, OTD is so good and TNC is trash. And it's like, yeah, this is just what happens. And I think it's more, I do think fans should feel the way that they're entitled to feel the way they feel. But one thing I try not to do is become a prisoner of the moment. So I do think right this second, if you said, who has the most competition? I'm going to go with OTD right this second. But then again, when I look at TNC, I'm like, well, the reason I'm saying that is because we're not seeing, if Rob played Moon, that's one game. C4 playing anybody, line it up, C4 and DA. Then you got Cam and Lat, or Lat versus Cam versus Reese. You got Lat versus, like there's matchups there. And if all those games happened, everyone would be like, yo, the competition on TNC, shit, it's so, Tay versus Moon, whatever. Like you can, there's so many matchups there that if they just happen, people will be like, oh yeah, the competition is over on TNC. So I just think people will become prisoners of the moment. And instead of saying like, you remember how I was saying like, I really like OTD for, it reminds me of what it used to be like, how I grew up playing basketball, playing 1-on-1, 3-on-3, and that type of environment. That's kind of what I grew up with. That's why I prefer it. But I also like TNC's production, their cleanliness, the more like business feel of it. I also like that. But then I also like Ball is Life, how I like their team settings, the amount of team games that they've been doing. And they have like a little mixture of TNC, a little mixture of OTD, like it's a little bit of everything. So I like all three platforms. I liked when I went to Pure Ones, and like I said, the microphones weren't working, so we had to use our phones, and the little sheet that is supposed to be behind the commentators was like folded in half, and it was too small, so you can still see the court behind, and the cameras were blurry, and it's like, but I liked it. It was fun. I just think we're in a place where you can like more than one thing. But I think so many people are like, it has to be one or the other. And I just don't think that's, it's kind of like having a favorite sports team. I don't have a favorite sports team. I just like watching basketball. So anytime any of these players are playing, obviously, but anyone else, I just like good basketball. I get infinite games. I can be entertained for infinite games because I don't have a favorite team. But people that are like, I'm a Lakers fan. It's like, you only watch Lakers games. That just cuts the amount of games you can enjoy in, the very small segment. Anyways, that's my take. TNC got some heat for sure. ISO Tay would be top 5 in OTD. I don't know. I don't think so. Only because he would have good wins and bad losses. Honestly, you know what? But it's crazy just because like Tay is he's an anomaly. I don't think we can rank him really because he's like a number 1 talent, but then sometimes he loses games he shouldn't lose. Good matchup balance between top 10, 20 matchup potential. Coach, don't believe that. Believe what? If you played, I think you would be perfect for TNC. Me? Naming people who would be the best on OTD. TNC wants to build up the matchup first. I don't know. I think they say that. But really, like, you're not really building up a matchup if it doesn't happen, right? TNC has so much talent. I get it for the longevity of the platform, but they should allow some heavy hitters matchup. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I've said this before. I don't know TNC's business structure, so I can't speak on it. But as a fan, I'm like, just play the games. I want to see the games. But yeah, like if I were behind the scenes, I knew the business structure, I'd probably be like, okay, I get it. Makes sense. Like every platform, more basketball for me. I think that's the best way to enjoy it. Because OTD at some point, let's say 3 months time, OTD is like, damn, we have this player going overseas. This player just got signed like to a college team. This player just got injured. You might be missing 3 of your top players and everyone's going to be like, OTD sucks and they're terrible. It's like, no, these things just happen. Now they just got to find 3 more players. And then TNC might be right here at that point. And OTD might be hit. This is just how it goes. Well, they call it swings and roundabouts in Australia. Don't cross left to right against Scar. Yeah. What the Spurs will do in the playoffs? Same. Very excited. Tay is not even top 5 on TNC. Let's relax. Tay and OTD team games would be dope. Nesco beats Tay, in my opinion. I want to see those games. Coach playing in post-up 1v1s. I could do that. Reese 2v2 against Nas. I did. It was a very good game. Tay ain't losing to the best players in one. C4 and Rob. Who on OTD beating them for real? C4 is very good. I can't wait for C4 to be back and we get more games. Like I said, favorite player on the scene. What happened to Saint? I don't know. I've only seen one game of him, I think, in the past. Full post up 1v1 to 30. That'd be the grossest game. That'd be the grossest game. Back in the summer, no, because he's overseas right now. Saint overseas? Okay. Damn. Everybody overseas. You go overseas and you go overseas. All right, let's exit that. All right, I guess I kind of want to talk about these matchups. Which one do you guys want to talk about first? Ryan and Scar? You guys want to talk about Ryan and Scar, or you want to talk about damn, where's Scar? And then where's Ryan? Is Ryan even ranked? He might. Ryan Perilla. All right, cool. And this would be a perfect time to do the little comparison too. Saint also has crazy bounce, believe it or not. Can I still dunk? I can. I can still dunk. I mean, I'm 6'6", so that's not really saying anything. Post up to 30 would be insane. Saint versus Vern. Ryan Scar. We'll do that one first, and then we'll look at Keem. Saint's evolution on his jumper is elite. Career starter might just start another career. Oh, damn. Damn, y'all don't do my boy Scar like that. One thing I will do real quick is we will pull this game up.
It's been a lot of fun, but this
damn, my internet. So I will pull this video up. So all right, let's get into it. What's up, gang? Hope you're doing well. This video, I wanted to talk about the matchup that we're going to see on OTD, Ball is Life, Judgment Day, March 28th, Ryan versus Scar. I commented on this on this post, and I was saying the matchup that I didn't know I wanted to see. This matchup reminds me of the TNC pay-per-view, their most recent pay-per-view. Was it Keon and Reese? Where I was like, I don't know if I really care about that game at all. And then as soon as the game started, I was like, oh yeah, this is way better than expected. I'm actually really enjoying this game. This kind of feels similar to me. I think initial thoughts, if I just had to pick one, I'd probably go Scar. And my feeling on that is just basically from this video.
I try to keep it basketball. I'm sitting there with Scar. Just got the dub. How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling great, man. I'm just happy we got that W out the way. It was supposed to be a skunk, but of course, if you see my lip, man, see my body, I got to go through more. When you continue to play basketball the right way and you give somebody a taste of their own medicine, oh my God, stop putting smoke in front of me, bro. Stop putting people in front of Scar, bro. I've been doing this for 5 years. I'm better than these, bro. I don't want to play these bums, bro. Put me with Nas, LP, Nesco, them type. I don't like these.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen that. I hadn't seen that Scar. I hadn't seen that Scar before. Even in this game, he still wasn't playing like he was like super hungry, right? Like he was settling for some stuff. He probably could have put Hezi away a lot quicker. But then the fact that he did this after the game, it looks like he cares. And what's the biggest critique we've always had of Scar? Everyone's had, not me. I'm just saying the whole scene, everyone's always had of Scar is like, I just didn't take it that serious. It looks like he's taking it serious. And again, I don't have a lot to go off of with more than the players because this was the most recent game Scar had, I think. And then I'm not sure Ryan, I think we've seen his most recent game too. But now Scar getting an opportunity to play on a pay-per-view, I feel like he's going to take it very serious. And I think Ryan, and we'll look at their resumes here. I do think Ryan and Scar talent-wise and just where they are in their place in the one-on-one YouTube scene, I think it's very similar. They're very entertaining players that have a ton of talent, but they haven't turned the dial up on like the competition side yet. Like, oh, I actually want to be top 20. I actually want to be top 15. I want to be top 10. I didn't feel that way. It feels like they just like hooping. And to see Scar talking like that in this video, I was like, oh, maybe we get to see a different Scar now. So I think if he is passionate for this whole month and he's taking winning seriously and he's preparing, I'm going to give the edge to Scar. But we'll look at the resume. We'll do this little rundown here. But just out of recent 6 months, who is this unknown game? I feel like we watched this game, Ryan and whoever this is. We'll have to go check. But he lost to Tayshaun, lost to Mike Harden, beat Tariq. That was January 28th. Can someone tell me who that game was? Then we got Scar over here in the last 6 months. He's actually been on his grind. KB, Isohove, Blue Chip, lost to Bird, lost to Fomby, lost to Chuck. I was there in Detroit when he lost that game. Again, that was like the bad version of Scar whenever he was up 15, I think 15-0, and he let Chuck walk him down. Lost to Fomby 1-9. I think that was on OBL. And he just beat Caesar. And even that Caesar game, we talked about it. He was just more talented and it didn't feel like he took it like super serious, but I feel like Scar, if he takes it dead serious and he's locked in, I've got him winning this by 3-4 possessions. I think his defense is good enough to bother Ryan. But at the same time, like we've seen Ryan get hot, especially from 3, that if Scar takes like 2 possessions off and lets Ryan like start feeling good, like hit a couple shots, if Ryan gets into a rhythm, I think it's over. I think if Ryan gets into a rhythm, it's over offensively. But Scar, talent-wise, defense-wise, is good enough to control the game. So very similar to Day. Was it Day versus Lat? I think it was Day versus Lat in their last pay-per-view where I said the game is going to come. It's going to be more on Day. I think this game is more on Scar. I think we know what we're going to get from Ryan. It's just like if Scar comes out and he's uberly aggressive and he's locked in, I think he wins. If he's not that, I don't think he can beat Ryan because I think offensively, I think Ryan's just going to at some point string a lot of shots together. So that's my thoughts initially. What are your thoughts, chat? He feels disrespected. Hopefully, light that fire under him. Ryan's not a bum. He's not a nut. True, but it's a pay-per-view. It's a pay-per-view, so I think it's a very serious matchup. I actually like more Ryan than Scar, but I think Scar floor, if he's serious, is higher than Ryan. Yeah, I mean, this is a great game. This is why I'm excited for the game. It's because this is going to tell us a lot about both players. Scar is too fancy. Scar is so elite downhill. I think Scar versus Ryan is going to be similar to Scar versus Trey Croft. He acted like this since the first time he played Scoob. His style just isn't a winning style. His defense is a 5 possession maximum. I don't care. I don't think he can lock up, but not the whole game. Both take unnecessary dribbles though, for sure. Just can't keep his calm and doesn't think in the moment. He'll spam the same tough shots when he has an easier route to victory. Sam on ISO hoops. Okay, that's who that game was. How did Ryan go from playing J. Lou to playing Scar in a pay-per-view back-to-back? Exciting players. Exciting. They're exciting and fun to watch. So, yeah, it looks like you guys are fairly similar to my thoughts in the chat. I just think that they're so similar style-wise. So Ryan is 5-4. Right, they're right around 500, and Scar is 20-21. Like their records are pretty much around the same, around 50%. Top wins, Scar does have 5 top 25 wins though, whereas Ryan doesn't have any. So Scar, I feel like his ceiling is way higher, but obviously with 21 losses, it's like, oh, his floor is also probably lower. It's just more volatile. Win rate versus ranked, 40%, 32%. Games played, 41. Games played versus ranked, 25. It's just their resumes are honestly pretty similar. Obviously, with Scar's played way more games. So yeah, I've got Scar. I'm gonna go with Scar. 3 possessions. His win condition is downhill. I agree. I think Scar has better defense, so I got Scar because of that. Yeah. Will he do that consistently? Yeah, it's always the question. It's kind of like Fambi. Like he loses the games he should win, and it's mainly seems like carelessness. Ryan doesn't talk trash either to get in his head. And that's very true. That's very true. I've seen Scar, I think it was when he was playing Keyshawn maybe. He was killing him. And then when the trash talk started, that's when it started going downhill. So that's a good point. It's going to be a long game for sure. Yeah, neither one of them are going to be super efficient, I have a feeling. You know, the funniest part is this is probably going to be the game that gets the most views out of the whole pay-per-view card. Ryan and Scar, everyone wants to see this. So, yeah, I guess there's not much more to talk about. We could go into like their games and break down moves and all that, but I really just don't think it's that. I don't think this game is going to come down to that. It's really going to be like, what version of Scar are we going to get? Or does Ryan get hot early? So, I got Scar. But other than that, I'd love to see down in the comments who you guys think will win, and we can argue there. Always love arguing with you guys. So, yeah, let me know, and I'll see you guys on, what is it, Judgment Day? All these wrestling names. Anyways, take care. Yeah, good video, guys. Well done. Thanks, chat. Good teamwork. Scar usually complains about the refs, good or bad. Scoob versus Nas. Yeah, I mean, live, obviously that's what everyone wants to watch, but it's like once you post it and normal people, like all the normies start looking on YouTube, that's going to be the game that gets the most views. It's crazy. What is Ryan's win condition and what is Scar's? It's just, for me, it's if Scar's locked in. Like if he's locked in and playing to win, he'll be fine. But if the problem with Scar and Ryan, the way they play is like what I was saying, they just like to hoop. They're just hoopers, which is also good, which is also fun, but doesn't guarantee wins. I just did a YouTube short. Yeah, so much volatility. Agreed. This one, it's hard. These are those games that are hard to predict, but that's why I like them. That's why it's fun to watch. I get to be a fan. The fact that I knew Judgment Day was a wrestling pay-per-view gets mad respect. Fomby or Scar work on their killer instincts? Typically, so I say this a lot, and because I had the same problem. Sometimes you just have to be cut from a team. That's what it was for me when I got cut from my first college team. That's what woke me up, and I'm like, oh, I need to play like I'm the best player on the court every time. Getting cut, I always say, like, you got to get punched in the mouth. So for Scar, maybe that moment was like them giving him Hezigod, them giving him guys that he thinks are just like not as good. And eventually being like, oh, damn, this is what everyone thinks of me. They think I'm not that good. I'm not a serious hooper. So maybe that's what it takes for him to start taking it really serious. It's just everyone's different. But for me, it's like you got to have that moment of getting punched in the mouth. And you're like, okay. You want to play rough? Okay. Did I watch Scoob versus Scar first game? I did not. I think there's I don't want to be speaking out of line here. I think there's possibly one more matchup. I think. Wait. Possibly two more matchups. I think there's possibly two more matchups. I won't be able to watch the Ball is Life 3v3. I'm leaking info. No, I don't know. But I feel like I feel like there was there a post yesterday? I feel like there was a post yesterday. Well, no, the video we just watched. Davo just said it in the stream. He was like, see you on the 28th. So unless Davo changed that, which I don't know, he just said it in the video. Dooley will see you on the 28th. And he hasn't been announced. And then, maybe one more. Because I was thinking Keem and Bruce. But Keem has been announced, Joseph Lewis. So maybe one more. Tell us everything you don't know. No, I literally actually don't know. I don't know. And maybe you guys don't know this. The way these events typically work is Davo will hit me up and be like, he'll be like, hey, we're going to have Zay playing against Scoob on January 3rd. We want you there. Come commentate. And I'm like, whoa, Zay versus Scoob. This is great. And he'll be like, yeah. And we added Nas versus Rob. And I'm like, whoa, I can't wait to go commentate this. And then I show up and he's like, Rob couldn't make it. So we're going to go, instead of Nas versus Rob, we're actually going to have Dooley versus this guy that just pulled up. I haven't met him. His name is Eric. So we're going to watch Dooley versus Eric. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I've gotten the habit now of like just not assuming anything is going to happen until I get there. Bruce hasn't been announced, but he's been in each card so far. Yeah, I was thinking Keem and Bruce was going to be a rematch for the belt, but I forgot Keem got announced to Joseph Lewis. Might be the best card in 1v1 history. I'm saying. I think it is so far. Fomby and Dooley. I don't like that. I don't know how I feel about that, actually. I need to think about that one. Bruce don't get no pay-per-view. Unless they did a rematch, Dooley and Bruce. Or you do... Damn. And I don't know. Do you guys want to see the rematch? Eric? Eric Moneyline? Eric versus Nas, set it up. No, it's Eric with a K. Eric with a K. It's just it's actually E-R-E-K. Eric. That's how he spells it. Leave Bruce at home respectfully. Damn. Bruce has been hooping lately. Honestly, we looked at the 2026. He's like in the top. He was like number 2 when we looked at the rankings from 2026, just based off of how many games he's played and stuff. Yeah, Bruce 3-1. Damn. Oh yeah, Dom too. Wait. Oh, Dom plays Malik. That's right. Am I commentating? I am. I am commentating. Again, I won't know who I'm commentating with until the day. Again, Dev will hit me up and be like, "Hey, I got you commentating with Kenny from TNT. Kenny the Jet Smith. Know him? I'm like, ooh, can't wait." And I get there and he's like, no, not Kenny the Jet Smith. Nitty. Frank Nitty. Oh, okay, cool. You know the narrative out on Bruce right now? Yeah. And look, fair enough. He didn't really help himself out with that one, did he? When he tackled Amir. So I got Rob or Eugene. Either one. We're the winners in that one. Eric already beat Nas 30-1. In your prime, do you think you would be number one in the heavyweight division? I mean, there's no real heavyweights, I feel like. What up, Damari? How you doing? And I just don't like those conversations of being like, what would you have done if you were playing? Or what? I don't know. I don't like injecting myself into that. I didn't like it when I was a player, when older players would always be like, oh, I would have beat you back in my day. All right, old man. So I never want to be that guy. It really is a judgment day for all these players on the card. It really will. Old head convos, yeah. I'll have the conversation offline just for like funsies, but definitely not something I want out on the internet and people are clipping it and they're like, see, this is why I don't like mid-range. Always talking about how much better he is than Nas. Eugene over Rob. Too much data. And, oh yeah. Yeah, he could game plan infinitely for Rob. Bino, Malik Dunbar, Cinco. I haven't seen Cinco play, I don't think. Have I? I guess we can do. I kind of want to leave maybe we'll leave this for tomorrow. Maybe we'll leave this one for tomorrow. Just because I wouldn't mind going back and maybe we watch an old Joseph Lewis game. I've already seen him play Scoob. Pretty sure I have that up on the channel. But does he have any other games in the scene? Because we did watch a Keem game. That was the whole point of that. We're going to watch Keem, then we can talk about the matchup. The only problem is I think the Lamar Peters and Joseph Lewis game, I think it's members only. No, don't. Just started watching your videos, love your reactions and breakdowns. I appreciate you, man. TNC 5-on-5 breakdown after. What, today? Is there a community hating on you, not really tapping into the social media aspect? No. Luckily, the community's been actually really nice. I actually think a lot of the toxicity that was like in the scene a few months ago, like I see way less of it now. A Frigmus thing? Okay. C4 in the 5s. Prime mid-range versus body bag. Let me have a look. I was going to finish streaming, but what's the game that you guys are talking about? Is it posted yesterday? Oh, wait. There we go. Oh, Kobe, you're the one that asked me that. I think I saw that email about how long after an OTD video do they recommend you wait before dropping a reaction. There's no real rule on these. The best way is to reach out to the platforms themselves. Obviously, they're probably not going to respond. So the general rule that I give myself and the general rule that I recommend for people is 48 hours. I think 48 hours is more than fair to react to content. The problem is if you look at a lot of other reaction channels, they don't wait at all. So your reaction is not going to get as much traction as like the newer ones. But at the same time, those channels are probably getting like copyright struck into oblivion, you know? So you want to have a good, thanks for the sub, man. You want to have a good relationship with those platforms. So I say 48 hours is the best way. Maybe some people claiming Coach Midrange want to take B. Ellis' spot. Actually, I haven't heard that. I haven't heard people saying that really. I think they did early on, whenever I first started streaming and stuff, but I think we're very different. We do very different content, even though it's like still one-on-one basketball. I think you can, it's like I was saying with the platforms, like you can watch both and you're going to get two different opinions. You'll get two different vibes. Like you can like both. I think it would be a problem if we were more similar, because then people would feel the type of way, like team mid-range, team B. Ellis. But I don't think I have a lot of people that are like, oh, I watch B. Ellis and I watch you. It's like, that's probably the best of both worlds, right? Coach versus Kyrie Walker. Which one of us falls down and gets injured first? Team Rob versus Team Mob in 8 minutes. It's going live. Oh, Team Moon. Damn, I gotta watch that too. That would be a considerable amount. How do you tag people, by the way? Do you have to type the whole name? I actually don't know. I don't know how YouTube works. I feel like, yeah, you have to type the whole name. OTD Ball is Life better have the stream and audio A1 for 28th. Literally the only way that card can be messed up. I know. I agree. I hope, this is my hope, fingers crossed. And guys, we'll probably get into this TNC 5-on-5 because everybody's asking me, so we'll watch it. But before we get into that, just quickly, I'm hoping for the production crew that we had for that free stream. I really hope that they are the ones that do Judgment Day. I don't have any say over the matter. I don't have any influence. This is me as just a person on the outside looking in. Working with them was insane. Like the communication, the way everything flowed. Like we had a couple meetings even before the event started. We had a couple meetings beforehand and talked about like how things would flow. It was very serious about it and I loved it. It was very good. Please finish the game. Mob guy is, but it sounds like he can hoop. If any of those people pull up your channel and saw those 1 hour videos, they would instantly disagree with themselves. Which people? Wait, what do you mean? At and maybe the first 2-3 letters of the name and a scroll menu appears and you can find the name you're looking for. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. You can. Oh, it's pretty dope. Mob can hoop. Keep doing your thing, mid-range. What up, B. Ellis? I appreciate you, man. I'll be watching your stuff too. Obviously. Shout out, B. Ellis. You guys go, you know what to do. Go like, go subscribe. You should throw out the idea to Davo that they should do a few private test streams the week of. Well, I think the problem is, the problem with doing that is you actually have to go to the place where the event is going to be. I'm pretty sure this one's in San Francisco. So the team that we used, I believe, is in LA. So they're going to have to travel. So I don't think they're going to be able to travel, set up all their equipment, test it out a couple times, and then travel back. That'd be extremely expensive. So they know how to set everything up. I'm pretty sure they used like satellite connection last time. So like the connection won't be the problem if it's the same crew. So if it's the same crew, I assume you can just test that stuff where they're at. And I mean, we saw it work at the free stream, so there's no reason it shouldn't work. But that's why I was saying, I hope it's the same crew. And if it is, probably gonna work really well. The ones that claim you're trying to replace, nah. I think we're so different. I think the content we do is so different, and it's the same thing with like, it's what I already said about the platforms, right? Like for me, when people say like, oh, I'm a Orlando Magic fan, I'm like, well, I'm not really. I just like good basketball, so I just watch all the teams play. It's the same thing with platforms. Like, you don't have to not like Ball is Life to watch TNC, or have to not like TNC to watch OTD. It's like, no, you can just like them all. You can just watch all the platforms. That's a good thing about being a fan. So I think it's the same for whoever your favorite YouTuber is, rather than being like, that's my YouTube guy, that's the guy that I watch, those are the opinions I listen to. It's like, it's actually better if you just listen. You can listen to everybody's opinion or none of them. And I also advocate for that too. I also advocate for, just because I say something, I don't want you guys thinking that's like the only way as well, or you have to go with my opinion. My opinion is just my opinion. So you should watch my stuff to like help formulate your opinion, but shouldn't be gospel, because I'm just a human. My girl likes watching the one-on-ones, but she can't stand you. Thinking Basketball and Awful Coaching. Two different channels. What's your favorite jersey to ever be released by an NBA team? I've been liking the Milwaukee Bucks Cream City jerseys. I really like those. This was one of the Orlando Magic, the blue ones with the stars. Like that's the jersey I wanted. That's the T-Mac jersey I wanted, but those were like $500. This economy, no thanks. So I like those ones. I like, let me think. I like the Miami Heat. Miami Heat, what was it? What were they called? They were like, but they had like the trees on them and stuff. There was a Latin Nights, I think. Is that what it was called? I like those jerseys. I like the Christmas Day jerseys they did back in the day that were like the t-shirts. I thought those were pretty cool. Jimmy High Roller. Well, yeah, we were just talking about Jimmy High Roller yesterday. My girl can't stand Pat because he'd be losing and be trying to give advice on how to win. Y'all need to stop. Hey, we talked about this too. Pat's on a little bit of a kill streak. Keep your eyes out. Airdrip said you be slandering Rob, man. That Airdrip guy. You ain't react to Rob yet today? I should. Just for Airdrip. He always donated me money to be like, watch this Rob video. The ninja headbands. Oh, I hated those. Those that's the worst basketball apparel. NBA basketball players ever started wearing those, and the little triple headband. Hold on, I gotta find a picture. The triple headband. Y'all don't even know, but y'all are too young. Who was that? Tim Thomas? Was that? It was Tim Thomas, or somebody had like the It was the double headband, whatever. Can you guys see that? The little double headband thing right here? Those were the worst. That's the worst basketball apparel of all time. People were wearing these like in the and one leagues, and somebody had one in the NBA. I am pretty sure it was Tim Thomas. The thong headband. What is the ninja headband? See if I can find it. Who else used to three-point shooter for the Mavericks? Used to always wear one too. Damn, they got Jimmy Butler with it. Yeah, those ones, those headbands, terrible. those are trash. I don't know what y'all were doing. I don't know what y'all were doing, chat. All right, we might not get to this TNC video today. Because the plant, I just started streaming so late is the problem today. But we still got like 3 videos done. So we probably won't get to the TNC. We'll probably do that on Thursday. But like I said, tomorrow's stream, just so you guys know, so you're not like, Coach didn't tell us, I'm going to be streaming on my 3rd channel, my other channel, because it's going to be mainly, what do we have tomorrow? Here's what we got. I wanted to watch some more, this is like some EuroLeague, like X's and O's sort of stuff. So a little bit boring for you guys in the one-on-one scene probably. I want to watch the THT EuroLeague highlights. Want to see Jason Preston dropped another video. Can you train defense? I really like Lock Nation, his stuff. He's a smaller YouTuber. I got a bunch of videos, a couple clinics here too. So it's a lot more boring basketball that I wanted to get into tomorrow and put some videos over on the 3rd channel. So for those of you that want to join stream tomorrow, that's where it's going to be. And you're going to like it. Not as bad on Jimmy. So if Scoob loses to Nas, do we still want to see him rematch LP? So this is something I've been thinking about a lot. There are ideal matchups that need to happen, right? Like obviously LP needs to rematch Scoob. Obviously, like Bruce needs his rematch against Keem. That's why I'm so glad that rematch isn't what's happening. The direction I'm going with this is I'm glad this Bruce Keem rematch isn't happening for pay-per-view because everyone's talking about it. For me, there's so many matchups that need to happen, but they will happen eventually. But there's so many more matchups out there that will lead to better matchups too. So for example, if we lock in on Scoob needs to get his rematch with or LP needs his rematch with Scoob, it's like, yeah, that's fine. But LP's playing Zay. If LP beats Zay, then LP versus Nas would be good. But also LP versus Keem, LP versus Bijan, LP versus, if it's possible to cross over and LP can play Rob, LP can play Moon. Like for me, I'm like, there's so many matchups. And then there's going to be new people coming into the scene as well that we don't even know we want to see yet. Like LP kind of came out of nowhere and gave us like, okay, now there's like 10 more matchups we want to see. It's just going to take like one player at a time. And not locking in on just like one matchup that has to happen. Otherwise, we end up with Rob versus Nas again. Everyone was so disappointed because that was the only matchup we wanted to see. And then it didn't happen. And now everyone was devastated. In the meantime, it's like, well, you get Rob versus DA, you get Moon versus, like you still got C4 and Moon and all the guys over there on TNC. It's like, okay, there's tons of matchups to happen. And then same over here. It's like on OTD, it's like, there's still tons of matchups. So I don't like looking at it like that as much, because then if I feel like just we got to build up a matchup or we just got to get laser focused on one thing, we lose sight of like all the other matchups we are getting. Nas LP is like Perea and John Jones. I think it's going to happen. I think LP, I have a feeling. I just got a feeling. LP is going to play Scoob. He's got to play Moon, right? They're both from New Orleans, Louisiana. They got it. They have to play. The crossover has to happen. And he's obviously playing Zay. Nas, I think we're getting those matchups. I think we will. I hope we do. You hope he gets all the, yeah, I think we will. I hope we will. I don't have like insider information. So this is me just being a fan and like wishful thinking. But would be dope. Scoob, LP, and Summer could be. That would be sick. But again, it's like, if it doesn't happen, as long as it's like Scoob versus name a player. If it's LP versus, name a top 10 player, I'd love to see it. Nas running, we got to stop the excuses. I mean, I don't think anyone over here is making making excuses. Got to see some comp against LP because I think he's that nice. Yeah, it's just the resume. He doesn't have the resume to reflect that yet. So if he gets this win versus Zay, everyone's rankings going to be all over the place. Best case scenario for LP would be beat Zay in March, rematch and beat Scoob for Summer Jam, then get Nas for, that'd be a generational run. He played Joseph and technically lost, almost lost, whatever you want to call it. True. And honestly, I don't think he took that matchup as serious as he should have. It shouldn't matter. That shouldn't go into consideration when we talk about these things, but it doesn't make me not want to see the Nas LP game, A reputation to protect. Personally, I think the Zay game will be an extremely hard though. Oh, for sure. I mean, it's Zay. It's Zay. Like, that's never going to be a fun game to play. Scoob is as good a matchup as he can get though, for sure. For sure. We're just bullshitting right now. I don't really have anything to talk about, but yeah, I just wanted to announce that stream tomorrow on the 3rd channel. And I'm sorry for starting late today. I mean, we still went 3.5 hours. I just ideally would have got more videos done. But we'll probably end it there. It's nice outside. I want to get outside. I want to go touch some grass. Who's my favorite player team in the Euro League right now? Chima Monique. I don't know. Just because I met him in Australia. I don't know. He put me on the spot. It's hard to not say Mike James. Didn't he just tackle a teammate or something recently? But yeah, we'll probably end it there. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Probably going to start around 11 a.m. PST. And then I'll be in the Discords or whatever tonight. I don't have a life. I don't have anything to do. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.